University football for today's non-league contest between the visiting Revere Patriots, coached by Louis Cicatelli, and your home team, Lynn English Bulldogs, coached by Chris Carroll. We ask at this time you all please rise as the Lynn English ROTC presents the colors of our great nation for the playing of our national anthem.
Lynn English versus Revere. We are at the Manning Bowl in Lynn.
Hey, welcome, Patrick.
Thank you, Donnie. Good to be here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice test for Revere today. See who's going to get some bragging rights in the NEC.
Yeah, this is a big matchup for the NEC South. I want to say whoever wins this game should take the NEC South, I believe. Correct?
I think you're correct, yes.
So Revere won the toss, and they'll be receiving first. Start off the game. So, Donnie, how was it last week? You had Jeff Doucette doing the game without me.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Jeff filled in really nicely, huh?
He came in well informed, made my life easy. I'm definitely not going to complain. It's nice to have you back.
Well, I'd like to be here, but it was great. It's great that we have a little bit of a little competition going on. We got some people that actually want to come up here and do these games, so it was nice. I had a wedding to go to, and you filled in really well. You filled in actually for Rick Frenny on the fly, who Saturdays don't work out well for him. And then Jeff filled in for me last week, so it's nice to have a little team.
Big shoes to fill, though.
Big shoes. Rick Frenny, we miss you. I hope everything's going well, and I know you have the Little Ricky Foundation event tomorrow night.
And anybody watching at home, feel free to shoot us a text message if you see something, since we don't have replay up here. We like your input out there at home.
Right. Well, Lanos and Murphy are in the back to receive, and with Adateo and it looks like Jared Natola, the deep backs.
Yep. Got a little bit of wind here today.
Oh, we are out in the elements. We are out in the stands at the 35-yard line across the platform from the film. And here's the opening kickoff.
Kick.
An onside kick.
Oh.
The ball's moving around.
Recovers.
Yep.
Ball at the Revere 49-yard line.
That's going to hurt to start the game. Just make life a little tougher for Revere.
That caught them off guard. It looks like number 80 on the front line, Cam Ventura. The ball just got kicked right off him. And an early turnover to start the game. Lynn will have the ball at about the 50. I think they were caught off guard there. What do you think?
I definitely think they were caught off guard. It hit him in the leg so hard, bounced right back right into the English right into the English kickoff team. Made it a little too easy for Lynn on that one.
And a big player for Lynn came up a little lame on that play, Marquise Figueroa. He's one of their better players. You got number 7, but the player to watch today for Lynn English is number 3, Sam O'Fury, number 3 in the backfield, highly touted, highly recruited running back out of Lynn, and he's only a junior.
Yeah, he's ranked 3rd in the state right now.
So they're spreading it out to start. 1st and 10 at the 49.
And they're going to give it to the big boy.
QB's going to keep it, and Lanos playing on the outside there, takes him down.
Nice play by Joe, right in there.
So O'Fury is the player to watch. He also has a brother on the team, Jesse O'Fury, who's number 15. He usually lines up in the split.
Which is where he looks like he's heading to right now.
He's a freshman, but big brother's a junior. Look at the size of him, highly touted. And then they have a number 1, Matthias Fowler. He's a junior captain. Second down and 12.
Trips here. They're going to try to air it out.
Pass is incomplete.
No flag on the play. Looked like it was...
Well, I don't know if he was going to get to that anyway. There looked like a slight grab by Barbosa on the outside. Doesn't look like the refs were going to call that, but you could see Lynn English is already getting in the refs there on the sideline. So it's going to be 3rd down and 12 at the 49-yard line of Lynn English.
We got the wind swirling around here. It's blowing pretty hard, so it's going to be tough to make any deep pass plays today. Right now, with the wind blowing in their face, even a punt's not going to look too good for English.
Nope. Be a key stop here if they can stop them here on 3rd down. So Lynn is splitting it right out. Look at in the slot. You got number 3, O'Fury. We're going to keep an eye on him all day, but they watching him in the. Here's the snap. QB's going to spread it out, and he's got a man for a first down.
Yep.
Number 6 on the reception, Taj Purta. So again, big completion for the English. 1st and 10 at the 29.
So I wasn't sure where they were going to have Lanos line up, if they were going to put him on number 3, O'Fury, but
there's a handoff.
There's nothing up the middle.
Sniffed out, 27. That's Isabel. Nope, sorry, 27 for Revere. That's Ali Mazer on a big tackle.
Yeah, he's been playing lights out this year at the end. He's really played well. Looks like they slid him. Oh no, he's still at the end.
So yeah, looks like they have Lanos playing. Oh, he's playing outside linebacker right now, but he's covering the slot receiver.
Yep.
So again, this is that same formation. Everyone's split 5 wide. Same play and same receiver.
Yeah.
So what they do is, you see, they say they have number 3 come and he cuts right in. So they're hoping to get everyone sucked in, and then they have a single man outside, number 6 going out.
Looks like Barbosa's giving him a big cushion there. You might want to play a little tighter on him.
Well, that's the second time they've run that play. So it's 3rd and 11, and we'll see what they want to go for. This could be two down territory for Lynn. I don't think they're going to want to punt this close to the goal line.
Can't imagine they would.
So you'd imagine they might be going for 2 plays here to get a first down.
I'm not sure how good their kicker is, but again, with this
into the wind,
blowing,
this is into the wind right now. Fowler in the backfield with O'Fury. Back to pass.
They like to run that little short pass. Oh, another drop.
Just slightly overthrown. 6 had it in his hands. That's his main receiver on the slant.
That was a catchable ball on that one.
It was absolutely a catchable ball. And again, I think Rivere's given them a little too much cushion. They're going to have to press a little bit more moving forward. I would imagine that those are going to be some adjustments that you see during the game. But you got a big 4th down here. 4th down and 11 at the 31-yard line. This kid releases the ball quick, huh?
He does. He's done a good job. His receivers are running good routes. They're getting open. I do think Rivere, like you said, needs to play a little tighter on coverage here.
So, Fowler's in the backfield with O'Fury. He's going to pass. He's got a man.
Oh, and he caught it.
And he caught it.
Yeah, they're just playing too soft on the defense right now, Patrick. They're gonna clean that up pretty quick.
TJ Brathwaite on the reception. And they're going a little bit of a hurry up, getting right to the line.
Ball to Revere, 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 18. QB's going to keep it himself.
And he's going down. Nice play.
And that's an Ala Atui on a big stop.
So it looks like Rivera's going to force English to throw the ball today.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're saying, we dare you to throw it, and unfortunately on two big fourth downs, a big third down and a big fourth down, Lynn picked up the reception.
Quarterback's getting rid of the ball quick. It's smart, because I think that D-line has a good rush going.
Right.
So that's the only thing they're going to have. They're going to have to be short passes.
Second down and about 12 at the 21.
They've been running trips almost this whole entire series.
A little bit of a different formation. QB's going to just straight keep it. And he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing tricky there.
No, everybody did their job on that play.
So 3rd and 12.
Looks like they're bringing in...
Uzi Amosef is the new running back right now. They're giving 3 a little bit of a break, it seems. So here's where they're going to be going. They got trips on the outside here, and they have 15. So let's look for their main receiver. Is he out there? I don't see 6 out there. Oh, he's lined up on the near side.
Yep. And he's running that inside slant again.
Right. Oh, it's off!
Oh, this is beautiful.
He's got one man to beat. Lyles is going to cut it in.
40, 45, 30, 35. Oh, Patrick, that was beautiful.
Late flag thrown down well after the interception.
That was a beautiful, that couldn't have come at a better time.
Absolutely. So,
Lanos getting it done.
Lanos picks it off, and he almost goes the distance. Takes it to about the 18, but there's a flag around the 33.
I don't know if this is going to be a block in the back.
Well, they're going backwards. I got to say, that was... You see where the flag was thrown, and you see where the play ended. That was thrown 30 seconds after the play ended. Now, maybe this ref was trying to find his flag as he ran down the sidelines, which I get.
Looked like they might have hit the quarterback, Matthias Fowler, on the ground.
Right. So, regardless, it's a great turnover. Rivera's going to have the ball at the 42, and we'll see what their offense has to do.
Now, looking at what English has played so far, they had, looks like they played Salem, Gloucester the last 2 weeks. So, not really.
And they played Peabody as well, correct?
They played, I think they played Peabody as well, you're right. Beverly is the only loss that English has right now.
So Boudreau in the backfield, Lanos to his right. Murphy in motion. Hand off to Murphy. Murphy's going to get about 1 or 2.
Yeah. Oh, we got a little scruff.
That's so their quarterback is playing corner. He's covered. He was covered up on Barbosa. They got a little tangled up after the play.
Yeah. He's not a big kid, but he's scrappy.
No, he reminds me of that Arizona quarterback from the Arizona Cardinals. #1 draft pick, Kyler Murray. He's short, got a great arm, and he can move.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and about 9. Boudreau in shotgun, Lanos to his left.
Looks like there's a lot of open space out there if they do want to pass the ball.
Got a man.
A little too high on that one.
The pass was to Murphy, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 9. So they haven't run the ball yet. This is only their 3rd play. And
you got to assume that English is, game planning for Lanos today.
well, everyone on the planet is game planning for Lanos playing against Rivera, but they have a number of different attacks. Notable is Zach Furlong is not playing today. He's still out. He's missed the last. This will be his 2nd game missed, and we're hoping to get him back to make
he's a big part of this team.
Yeah, he's just a great player, both offensive and defensively. Quick snap to Lanos, toss. They get a little holding on that. I'd like to get a hold on the play. Yep.
Yeah, that one's coming back. I like that play because it gives Lanos a chance to kind of, scope out what's in front of him and make the moves that he needs to make.
Yep, that play's going to come back. It's going to be 3rd and long.
So these cornerbacks are pretty fast for English. I think, Rivera, same thing. Calvin's going to get rid of that ball quick.
We got about 3rd and 18, 3rd and 19 here. I don't know if this is necessarily 2-down territory because they got a great punter and they're punting into the wind. They'd probably want to pin him back if they don't get a first down here.
So you got Barboza and Murphy split out on the far side.
3rd and 18, Boudreau on shotgun. Lano's behind him. Little screen. And Murphy doesn't get the reception. They're calling that a catch, an interception.
Yeah.
Tough to see from over here.
Looks like it bounced off his hands, maybe because it was behind the line of scrimmage.
No, it was definitely a forward pass, but they're saying the defender caught it before the ball hit the ground. So that's another turnover. 2 turnovers for Revere so far to start the game, and 1 turnover for English. So this is going to be English's second set of second series of the game.
Got to get those early game jitters out of the way.
Yep.
Looks like they like that little quick slant inside English. We'll see how Revere adjusts on this drive.
And that even that last pass that English made that was intercepted, that ball was headed for 6. So keep an eye on 6 as a receiver. The passing play, there's 6.
Yeah.
And he makes the catch. So Taj Purta is his #1 receiver right now, and he gets it looks like a first down. Barbosa's going to have to squeeze him.
Yeah, he's giving him a little too much of a cushion. Maybe jam him up on the route a little bit.
Yep.
Because this quarterback wants to get rid of it quick.
And he is. He's getting rid of it quick. He's not giving the D-line a chance to get to him. And right now it looks like Big 3 is just a big decoy. But I'm sure they're going to want to get him going.
You got to wonder if, English's, game plan was just try to open up the lanes for him by throwing the ball. Wait for that opportunity when it comes.
And there it is again. The 6 deep ball. Just overthrown.
This kid's fast, number 6.
Yeah, Barbosa had him covered up, and then he made that late push to get the ball. If he was a hair quicker, he was going to get that.
And Barbosa's pretty fast himself, so he definitely has some speed on the outside.
Barbosa's very fast. So we got 2nd down and 10 at the 44-yard line, 43. They want to pass. Matthias Fowler has a nice tight spiral. He's throwing into the wind. He's making the passes.
It's got to be at least their 10th, 11th pass play already.
So again, they're splitting out. They got an extra blocker, so you wonder if they're going to hand the ball off here. And that's exactly what they do. Yep. Hand off to 3. He gets about 5.
He's a big boy, Patrick, isn't he?
He's a big kid. He hasn't gotten going yet, which is a good thing. So third and the big 5.
Looks like they're just trying to spread our defense out.
Same formation. He's going to pass it here. And
almost a pick there by Murph.
And who did he look for in the passing game again? His #1 receiver, Taj Purta. So it's 4th down and 5, and it looks like they're going to go for it. I don't think they're going to be bringing out a punting unit. So if you can hear us live on Revere TV, this is Don Boudreau and Patrick Keefe. We're outside in the elements at Lynn English.
And it's chilly.
In the Manning Bowl.
It's windy, it's chilly.
A little windy
drizzle.
spit on us right now. It's not necessarily raining, but the air is wet.
It sure is. 4th
and 5, big 4th down for the Patriots. Hopefully they make the stop here. But English is going to want to pass. They've been doing a lot of that. He's going to spread out. Pass is not there. There was a little bit of a rush on the defense.
Yeah, Benson on that one.
Yeah, Benson got in there, and he rushed the throw. So that's a good stop for Revere. They're going to take over on their second drive of the game at around the 39-yard line.
That is really big.
So last drive, they didn't seem to get Joey involved too much. We'll see what happens in this drive. But they have the wind at their back. You might want to send someone down the sideline and just air it out.
Yeah, I'd love to see, even Lanos coming out of the backfield to some short passes.
Murphy in motion, handoff to Lanos up the middle, and he's going to bounce.
He's going.
He's got to step on everyone. There goes Joey. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Joey Lanos.
Wow.
61-yard score.
Wow.
Revere 6, Lynn 0.
That kid knows how to break ankles, doesn't he?
Wow. So they had a motion. Murphy went out. Fake handoff to Murphy, just up to middle allows. He does a hop step, jump, and he was gone off to the races with a great block on the outside.
You know, they tried a couple other things on that first drive, didn't run Joe, and, well, they had that on that one-toss sweep, but that one was right there.
So Riazzi, the leg, he had to kick the extra point. And Riazzi puts it up. Oh, it's no good.
Extra point is no good.
Looked like it was wide right.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been pushed to the right. It was good distance.
The wind is blowing in that direction, so it
Right.
might have just, the wind just took it a little outside.
Might have been a rush snap. I couldn't tell if there was a little miscommunication on the line with the snap, but
Yeah, it seemed a little long.
Revere leads 6-0, and we're still with about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. But that's exactly what they need to get going. Is they got Joey the ball. He found
Right.
his own space and just made it happen.
Hey, considering they lost the ball on the kickoff, you know, they lost it on an interception, and here they are. They're up 6-0. So still 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Riazzi, well, all those passing, the passing game keeps the clock from ticking. So Riazzi's going to kick off from the 40, kicking into the wind. I wouldn't be surprised if he pushes us back into the back of the end zone.
Yeah, just boot it. I wouldn't give 6 a chance to run the ball.
You got 6. You got Brathwaite, number 11, and you have, it looks like 38 back to receive. Like that. Can't see his number from here.
Almost feels like the sun wants to peek out, Patrick.
We'd like to have that happen. Riazzi back to kick. He's going to put it up in the air and around the 3-yard line.
That thing hung up there for a while, too.
Number 11 receives it,
Nowhere to go.
and he's
Oh.
he breaks a couple tackles. He takes it to the 30. So they had him wrapped up around the 15, and he broke a few tackles and made it to the 30.
DJ Braithwaite on the return.
Well, I can't imagine that English is going to change anything right now. I just think they're going to keep going to that pass.
No, the passes are there. You know, there was a couple incompletions, a couple breakups, one interception.
Takes over first and 10, ball from their own 30-yard line.
I'd like to see them dial up a blitz or some pressure to get into the quarterback.
Yeah,
he's
get
playing
him
both ways, and he's taken a couple good blocks already. So, you got to be careful when you have a small quarterback. Obviously, he's a great athlete if he's playing both ways and he's playing corner. But
You know all too well about that with Calvin last year.
only so many hits you can take. So 1st and 10 at the Lynn 30, and they're going into the wind again. Not easy passing into this wind. So here's that. They only have 3 receivers now, and this is that more of a running formation, I think.
Yeah.
And they got Ofuri in the backfield. And they bring someone back. They're going to hand it off to Ofuri, and he got going, and he's still going.
He's tough to bring down, huh?
Right. He brings it down to the 50-yard line.
He is tough to bring down. He's complaining to the refs about something. I don't know what it is, but.
Jonathan Murphy on the tackle. And 20 on the play in the first down.
So they bring that kind of bubble motion to try and, what happens is it freezes the linebacker to keep an eye on him. And he has to slide over, and then that gives the open in the middle.
Motion again. Yep, same play.
Handoff. Murphy on the stack up. Murphy makes a nice tackle. So that's number 32 in the program. That's Uzziah Omesef. Gets
And
about
Augusto
5
went
yards.
on that tackle too.
Augusto was low. Dominic Reed on playing over the nose right now. So they're running a 3-man front, and then they're running 4 linebackers and 3 corners and safety. All right, they got a 4-man front. Okay. It's like a 4-4. That bubble motion again.
Yeah,
QB's going to keep it
quarterback
himself. And he's going to
He's a little
get,
short though.
yep, he's going to get about 1 yard short of the first down. So far, 3 plays, 3 runs on this drive.
Yeah, they use Ofuri as a fullback on that one. Just quarterback just stayed behind that big boy.
Can you blame him?
No.
So 3rd down and 1. It'd be good to see a stop here.
3rd and 1, ball for the Revere 41.
I see O'Free wearing a knee brace, so I don't know if he's a little banged up on that knee or what the story is, but
Well, he moves, but you know, for a big boy, he's not flying just yet. I mean, it could take him a while to get going.
a
lot of movement, lot of movement. That's going to be a false start.
English.
You got the ref on the far end calling a false start.
Hey, we'll take what we can get, right?
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to take him back and make it 3rd and 6.
Against Lynn for a false start.
You have to know what they were going to run there. They got a little amped up, a
little quick, right?
Right, a little overzealous.
That was a simple run play. I think the QB was keeping that.
Yeah.
Big 3rd down right around the 46-yard line of Revere.
Still 2:50 on the clock. All these pass plays, like you said, they just keep stopping the clock. I don't know what they got going on here.
All right, we got a timeout on the field.
English coach is chirping with the ref.
Timeout, Lynn English.
So here we have a timeout, and you're watching Revere play Lynn English at the Manning Bowl in Lynn. Revere leads early 6-0. It's been 3 turnovers in the game, 2 by Revere, 1 on an onside kick that they did not recover. And then there was a interception, a tipped ball that turned out to be an interception. And Revere also intercepted the ball. That's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah.
6-0 Revere, 1 missed extra point.
Well, the Globe had Revere favored to win. Herald had English favored to win.
It's amazing how much action they've gotten in the papers this year.
Yeah.
They're obviously having a good season. Great start, one of the better starts that we've seen in a while. And, you know, I don't remember seeing Revere ranked in football in a very, very long time. They're ranked
As long as I've been following them.
13th in the
Yeah.
state, which is amazing. And,
Right.
it's an attribute to the coaches and the players of the team. They're doing a heck of a job with the talent that they have in Revere.
I think we have 3 teams in the Northeast Conference that are ranked up there. You know, Marblehead, Revere, and
Right.
And I believe English, right?
And this is Revere's swan song in the NEC. They're going to be heading to the GBL next year.
That's right.
So it's a 3rd down and 6 at the 41.
This is definitely going to be the toughest test.
This is
for
that
Revere.
passing formation again. 4 receivers, that bubble motion.
Yep.
And they're going to hand
Hand
it
it
off
to
to Big
three.
3.
And he
Breaks the
breaks
first
couple,
tackle.
and he's got the first down.
Yep.
They had him wrapped up, but
Yep.
he's a big boy. He's hard to bring down. They're going to have to gang tackle that kid.
That was Billy Ginupper in on the first tackle that was missed, but Murphy got the second one.
Murphy on the tackle. Play result for the first down. 1st and 10 Lynn English. Ball for Revere 39.
1st and 10 at the 39, and they're going right to the formation. 4 receivers, 3 wide, 1 short. Back to pass.
Yep.
Plenty of
Looking
time.
deep.
He's got a man. And
Oh,
what a
nice breakup by Barboza, huh?
What a job.
Wow.
Barbosa got his hand in there.
Lucas doesn't make that play. It's a touchdown right
Absolutely. That was a patented defensive back play right there.
there. Wow.
Keeps his hand behind the receiver, gets his other hand in front, and smacks it down. That's a Gilsley play.
Right? I'll take
Gilmore.
that.
That's a Stephon Gilmore
yeah.
type of play right there.
That's nice to see him step up like that. He does have the wheels, so,
Yep.
you know, he's been kind of, have that hamstring injury that's kind of nagging him, but it looks like he's doing okay out there right now.
So you're watching Revere TV live. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Revere playing Lynn English, up 6-0. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near
And
side.
they usually run on this formation, so let's see what they do
They got
here.
a different back in.
And
And they're going to give it to the
him
new
all
back.
right.
The
Yep.
speedy back up the front.
Number 32.
He takes it to the 20 to 35-yard line. That's Uzziah Omsefi.
He's a junior as well. Looks like they're trying to keep 3 fresh.
Omsefi, the ball carrier.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 31. And this has been Lynn's 2-down territory. You see they have O'Ferry split out to the right. There's a huge running formation.
Offsides again.
False start on the offense.
We'll take it.
They were going to send him in motion. It looked like they were going to go toss sweep to the outside.
Yes.
That's the play right there.
Yep, that's what it was.
That's a double wing.
We've seen that enough over the
Oh,
years,
yeah.
haven't we?
They can run something like that, toss sweep, or they can even counter and have the inside running back run down.
Penalty will make it a third down and 12 ball for the Revere 41.
So another penalty hurts Lynn English. 31 yard. Third and 12 at the 41-yard line.
It's like the linebackers are playing a little up closer now.
Well, that was a formation that you almost knew that they were going to run out of.
Right.
So you want to bring them all in a little bit. But here they go splitting out again. They got 3 to the wide side, 1 to the near side, and it's Fowler and O'Furry in the backfield. That bubble motion. He's going to hand it off to
O'Furry
3.
again.
Big 3 bounces off the first tackle, gets through the second tackle, gets to the secondary,
Wow.
all the way down to the
Tripped up by
15,
Murphy on
16-yard
that
line.
Yeah, we're clear with the ball carrier.
You know, it's going to be tough, though. You know, Revere has, they have them in the right spot, and then, Lynn English seems to be coming through with these big plays in third.
They've made a ton of third down plays so far this game. A ton of 10, 12, 15-yard third down plays. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 17. The handoff to
Nice wrap up, number 20, Joey Lanos.
big tackle by Lanos. Playing a team like this, it's going to be hard because they have the run game and they obviously have a passing game.
Yeah.
They're a lot like Revere. They have a very good back, they have a very good couple receivers, and they have a quarterback that can throw the ball well. This is a very evenly matched team.
It really is.
So that's going to wind down the end of the first quarter. Revere 6, Lynn English 0. You're watching Revere TV live with Donnie Boudreau and Patrick Keefe.
So looking at some of the stats they had, points per game, Revere's ranked number 1, 36 points a game. English is not far behind them, ranked 5th at 34 points a game.
Well, they're holding them to nothing in the first quarter, although they are threatening here.
Yeah, they put up some points, English, but again, they played some softer teams, but 50 points one game.
Well, there's no doubt they have some talent on their sidelines.
I don't know about you, Patrick, but I'm a little chilly out here.
Oh, we're out in the elements today.
Right?
We might have to go down at the half and get some hot cocoa.
That was a long first quarter.
Sure was.
That sun just trying to peek through. I feel really good right about now.
All weekend long, we've been hearing about, towards the end of the week, hearing about this nor'easter type of weather. We've gotten definitely the overcast, a little rain, and some good winds, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, there's some sloppy games played here last night.
And it looks like Marblehead won last night, correct? They played Peabody. Peabody had an early lead, but Marblehead took control of the second half. So this is for to take over the lead in the NEC South, right here. Big matchup.
Well, now
Second
English
down
has
and
the wind
6.
to their back here.
QB's going to keep it himself. He's got plenty of room.
Nowhere to go. Elijah Nader in on that one.
Big 74 was in on that. That's Big Nader.
You're on clear on the tackle.
Keeping fresh legs. You got Benson, Nader.
It's about 2 on the play.
Yeah, you got to wonder if they use John Tran just has a nose for getting in that backfield on the blitz. I'd like to see them, send him in there a couple of times.
Him, Augusto Concalves. I'd like to see them dial up one right now.
Yeah.
And then you got Ali Mazer, who's always in for a good play. Mazer looks like he's on this side, or is that Augusto? And Joey's
here.
on this side. Handoff up the middle to number 9.
Nothing there.
And look,
Wow.
and look who it was on cue, Ali Mazer with a
Right.
huge tackle in the
Call that
backfield.
one, Patrick.
Yeah, can you keep it to the ball carrier?
4th down. Again, they've had this I don't know if you want to call it bend don't break defense. They've stopped him on 3 drives so far. This will be a big stop if they can turn over the ball on downs here.
Yeah,
4th down and 6, 4th down and 5 at the 13 or 12. They got to get to about the 8 to get a first down. 7.5, 8-yard line.
They're going back to double wing here. You got to wonder what they're going to do.
And 3 is split out. He's going to go in motion. He's going to be the lead blocker. Keeper,
Can they stop him?
QB, and he's going to get outside all by himself, untouched.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Lynn.
Well, we knew this wasn't going to be an easy game.
No, not at all. So Fowler got to the outside, and Ofuri just cleared the way.
He's like a bulldozer leading
Sure.
the way.
Six here, extra point pending. Tyler Drennan is the kicker for Lynn.
Again, with a little bit of a breeze here. Let's see. That flag's not moving right now, so.
Snap is good. Kick is up.
And it's good.
Looks good. Yep.
Extra point by Tyler Drennan is good.
So Lynn has the lead to start off the second half, 7-6.
Second quarter.
Second quarter, pardon me. And this is the first time that Rivera is tested now. First time they've been behind in the game this season.
That's right.
And it's nice to see them in a game, and they're being tested.
This is what they need.
Yeah, let's see if they'll fight back.
This is what they need.
These are the types of games that make teams better.
The road only gets harder as they keep going.
So with about 10.5 to go in the second quarter, watching Revere TV, 7-6, Lynn English leads.
Wonder if English will try another onside kick here.
Well, you look at the front line, they're 2 yards back now. Instead of being right on the 50, they're at the 48, they're 2 yards back. And they got a few other guys bunched up, and then they have two, Murphy and Llanos, deep backs. So they brought up Adateo.
This is a different looking kickoff return. Oh, here they go. They're moving into the spots now.
We'll see what happens here. So Drennan set to kick off. And again, another little bit of an onside, scooped right up.
Yep.
Nice hands
Speroni.
over there, picked it up at the 40.
Speroni got that one. Number 84.
That's 84, Zach Speroni.
Well, they get pretty good field.
Nice hands. Yeah, you want to take the ball at the 40? Absolutely. First down and 10 at the Revere 40. Now, I haven't seen Speroni in there much. Is he on the hands team?
I believe he must be.
Yeah. He's got a good little set of hands.
He does.
So I'm not sure. Is he a junior or is he a senior?
I believe he's a senior, Patrick.
I see Speroni in practice, always playing in the wide receiver position. He's got a good set of hands. Good to see him get some special teams action today.
Considering how long Lynn's had the ball, to only be down a point.
Oh yeah,
We'll take it.
2 turnovers. Boudreau's changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation.
Got to get this play off soon.
Llanos and that's Barbosa's going to get the ball a sweep. Got a little space. He gets to the 44, 45.
A 5-yard gain on that. I don't know what Calvin saw out there, but
Well, again, they're playing the cat and mouse game, and both teams are using their big backs. They've both had some serious plays. Obviously, Llanos with the big 61-yard run, and number 3 for Lynn breaking a bunch of tackles and getting good first downs, but they haven't been the focal points of the offense just yet.
Right. This is what, our second or third drive now?
Third drive, 2nd down and 5 at the 45. Llanos is sold back, Boudreau in the backfield. Shotgun, handoff to Llanos. And he finds space.
Oh, yeah.
First down.
He's got the first down. I know they don't use it much. It almost looks like a little read option there.
Right.
I'd be curious to see if they're going to like how to run the ball because it looks like it's there.
Well,
it looks like it's there.
If he can get to the edge, he's going to have a lot of space. And obviously, and we know, we watch a lot of these games, and they don't have Boudreau running very much. So
yeah,
it certainly would catch all of them off guard.
Looks like the coach got kicked out of the booth, huh?
Coach
So,
can kick.
I don't know what
Coach
they
can
can
keep
see
that in his
from-
back pocket.
Right?
Yeah, typically the coaches. Oh, we got 1st and 10 at the 46.
Again, they could have had Lanos in the backfield, but he still managed to get, you know, what, 4 yards on that?
About 3. He takes it to the 44-yard line. 2nd down and 7.
Brian Dewan on the tackle.
So there was a little scrum there, thinking there was a fumble, but Dylan Day came up with the ball. However, the ball was marked back at the spot of the tackle.
44.
Day's done a great job blocking this year.
Day's an exceptional blocker, and he can slip out and catch all the balls he wants.
Which is what I'd really love to see.
Those are like you said, they haven't had to show their entire playbook, and you know when push comes to shove, they're going to be able to do that. Murphy's split out in the near side. Barbosa in the backfield. Wishbone, a little bit of a screen. Not much happening there. Lost a 2, lost a 3.
Those screens are tough. That type of screen, you really got to get upfield quick.
You got to get upfield. You got to spread it out a little bit more. Give him some more room to run. So you get 3rd and 11 at the 46, 47-yard line.
Lots of 4 on the plate. We'll bring up a
I haven't seen that play before. That looks like a new play that they just
I watched
ran
them working on that in the pregame. Look at Lynn's front line. They're not huge.
in. No, they're not. It looks like you could pound the ball right here.
Passing. He's got his man. He
Nice.
slips in. Barbosa
Fumble.
catches it.
Still on the ground.
And
Still on the ground. Oh, no. Looks like English may have recovered it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a tough break there.
he made a tremendous catch in between a couple receivers, a couple defenders. Coming to the ground, they're calling it a fumble. So, catch and a fumble.
It's turnovers. That's what, number 3 already?
That's turnover number 3 for Revere. That's been the difference in the game right here. So I'm getting word from the TV that Zach Speroni is a Seacoast student, doing an exceptional job playing on the team, and of course he made that great recovery on the onside kick.
Good for him.
Shout out to Speroni. Well, it's almost as if they punted it there.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, but if he pulls that down, that's a huge 1st down, and they get the ball at the 15.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door on that one, you know. I'd like to see them bring a little bit of heat on this kid.
Yep, especially in this side of the end zone.
Yep. Not much there.
22 on the carry. So they're mixing up the backs.
Yep.
That's Traquin Mentor on the carry. He gets about 3.
Yeah, Benson and Augusto on the tackle there.
They're mixing up. They're keeping fresh legs. They got Ofuri on the sideline, shuffling them in, shuffling them out. Don't forget number 6 again, Taj Berta.
That's right.
He's their main receiver.
They split out here.
They went back to the ground game, the last drive, but they're gonna split them out. They got 4 receivers, 2 on each side.
Wind has kind of died down here too.
They're back in a passing formation. Back to pass.
And there's that inside slant again.
And he's got his man.
Yep.
And he breaks a tackle. Latola chasing him down. Latola just trips him up.
Wow, that was a nice little swipe of the leg on that by Jared. Saved that touchdown.
Latola makes it all the way across the side of the field.
This kid is quick.
He's a very good receiver. He catches it in stride. Big play for Lynn. And we got a flag on the play, a little bit
There's a flag on the play.
unsportsmanlike
On
on
English.
English. Sideline warning
Yep.
on Lynn English.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So the refs are giving the English team the warning. I'm not sure that's going to move the ball back.
Well, they kind of lucked out on that one then.
So it's a sideline warning. I'm not sure that actually is a penalty as far as moving the ball away.
16 yards run by Taj Berta.
However, if another one happens, then it's a 15-yard unsportsmanlike, correct?
Yeah. so they're not moving it back.
Nope. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So go back to that double wing again. You got to wonder if they're going to run that little quick
And
dive
here he
again.
goes in motion. He's going to take the ball this time. He's got room. He's moving, moves the pile all the way to the 5.
He just drags kids
Yep.
along.
He doesn't even have to really get going.
Taylor Fury, the ball carrier. Dragged down by number 30.
O'Furry is not very fast, but he is certainly a hard takedown.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have the wheels, but just a big, strong.
Here he is again. He looks like he's going to take the ball, and he's going to get into the end zone.
Yep.
Touchdown. Lynn English. Sam O'Furry on the carry.
Yeah, they got to take that kid's legs out. That's the only way you're going to get him down.
Can't tackle him high, and you can't arm tackle him, so you're going to have to hit him,
Wrap him up.
get him in the waist, take him down.
Well, again, you know what? It's a test for them.
Right.
So let's see how they react to the adversity.
13-6, and Drennan set to kick. Good snap, good kick, and he puts it through the
Right
upright.
through there, yeah.
14-6, Lynn English.
Extra point is good.
Well, we need to clean up these turnovers, Patrick.
Oh,
They've been a
that's-
killer for us so far.
Certainly. Lynn has converted on a number of third downs, couple big plays, and then the turnovers. 3 turnovers, too many to give a team if you want to stay in the game. But you know what? Revere has the ball with 6 minutes left to go in the half.
Plenty of time.
They can push the ball into the end zone and make it a one-point game, or potentially tie up the game before the half.
Which would be nice because English is going to receive the ball in the second
Right.
half.
And we'll see if English wants to kick the ball on the ground again. It doesn't seem like they want to put the ball deep and give the
Yeah.
Revere backs a chance to receive the ball.
So it looks like they got Lanos over in the middle now.
So they got Lanos in the middle. They got Murphy and Riazzi in the deep spots.
Let's see if they shift them around once English lines up.
Lynn has controlled the ball for the most part of the first half. So Tyler's deeper to kick right now. He's been closer. I wonder if this is a sign for him to kick the ball deeper. So he walks up, and he boots it deep.
It's a nice
That's-
kick.
Puts it into the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Rivera is going to receive the ball inside of the 20.
So we get just under 6 minutes here.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. As you were saying earlier, Patrick, that defensive line doesn't look that big.
Nope.
You know?
I wouldn't be surprised if Rivera just goes right to the ground game, and then that'll open up the passing game
Yes.
later. And again, that pass was there. Calvin threaded it between a few defenders, got the pass in there, and unfortunately there was a turnover. So Murphy, the sole receiver. Lanos on the carry gets
Couple maybe.
3. Second down and 7 at the 23. And that's okay. I mean, you see these guys, they're moving them in and out. And again, like we mentioned, their defense doesn't look big.
They don't. They're just fast.
Yep.
They're just a fast
Well,
defense.
they're fast on the outside. They have their number 1 receiver, Purter, and they have their quarterback on the corners.
Yep.
Probably 2 of the faster kids on the field.
You can wonder if you could take those guys deep, open up the flats.
Second and 7. Looks like Ginepper's in the game.
And he's got good hands.
Pass play to Murphy. Murphy over the middle.
Hold on to
Murphy
that
catches
ball.
the ball, gets around the 36-yard line, first down. And that slant pass has been there. It's obviously, as you know, when you throw a slant, they're running hurry up here, there's always that danger of getting the tips, but it's been there, and Murphy's been a great receiver in the slant this season. First and 10, toss sweep to Lanos.
Oh, they trip him up.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
The highest foul in on the tackle. No gain on the play.
I'd like to see them keep pushing that middle.
Yeah.
Suck them in, and then try those toss sweeps. Although, you know, Joey finds seams, he finds those holes.
And Furlong's usually been the counter guy, you know, with him out. I wonder if they'll go to Ginepra with that.
Ginepra, or again, they haven't. I don't think that they've given that sweep to Murphy either. That's a little play that they usually have in their back pocket. We got Barbosa. Make that Ginepra in motion. And there's that. And there's a counter.
Nice.
Lanos,
Nice fake hand.
the one man to beat.
Ooh.
And just gets tripped up after the first down.
I don't know what the whistle is here.
4 minute
Four-minute
warning.
warning, yep.
So at the 4 minute warning, that was a touchdown saving tackle by Matthias.
Yeah, that was a nice little draw play there.
Right.
I didn't even
fooled
know.
everyone.
Yeah, fooled me.
He had that play they ran earlier with that little bubble screen,
Yep.
and he had Lano standing there for a good 12-yard gain. So 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line, the Revere 49-yard line. Murphy in motion, hand off to Lanos. Lanos going to move the pile,
He
keep moving
drags
the
him.
pile.
Wow. Some
Takes-
good running.
Yeah, it's a 6-yard. That's a 6-yard run.
Yeah.
Tackled by a host of Lynn English defenders.
He managed to grind out an extra 3 or 4 yards.
Revere
out of
has
that.
3 timeouts in their back pocket.
Six on the plate.
About 3.5 to go in the half. Plenty of time.
Yep.
Clocks will stop on first downs, incompletions, and out of bounds plays. The clock starts back up as soon as the ball is placed and the change is set on first down.
Ideally, it'd be nice to have him punching in with not leaving.
Right? Don't want to leave anything on the
time.
clock. 2nd and 4. Calvin hands it off to Lanos.
Very
Lanos
nice
gets
run
the
here.
first down. He's still moving the pile. Still moving the pile.
You know, I like that formation right there, Patrick. They had the 2 backs lined up in the backfield on the left side, used them as lead blockers. I haven't seen that much.
We have 11 on the play in the first down.
You know, with this smaller defensive front, that might be a nice play for them to go to again.
1st and 10 to the 34 with just about 3 minutes to go in the game. In the half, pardon me.
Looks like they're trying to beef up that defensive line a little bit.
Well, they're moving him in and out, in and out. Ginepra is the
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, we got a little bit of flex bones, they call it, yeah?
Yep. Another handoff to Lanos.
Nice open lane.
Lanos gets to the 30.
Yeah.
4 yards. And Revere's going to call a timeout.
Lanos the ball carrier.
Hey, I like what they're doing here, Pat.
Yep.
No, just grind it. Grind it, grind it.
You know my theory. Run the ball until I tell you you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's early in the game. Revere really didn't have many offensive snaps up until this drive. They scored on a couple quick plays, and then of course the turnovers. But there's no better way to control the game than to just keep running it. And you know what? That's
been their strength all season. You know?
yeah, that's what they've done for most of the season. So it'll be 2nd down and just about 6 at the 30-yard line with about 2 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the half. Revere is trailing 14-6 at the Manning Bowl versus Lynn English. This is Revere TV, Donnie Boudreau and Patrick Keefe, broadcasting live outdoors in the elements. And it seems like the wind's died down just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not shivering anymore, so that's a good sign.
Right? You just think back to last year's home game against Winthrop. It was, what, 4 or 5 degrees that game?
Oh, it's frigid.
I was a spectator at that game, and I got to be honest, I didn't make the half. I did have to work.
That was
So
brutal.
I stayed
cold.
for the first half, and I was freezing. Calvin's going to hand the ball off to Lanos.
Yeah, not much on that one.
Lanos up the middle, gets about 1. 3rd and 5. So now you'll see Revere work with a little bit more of a sense of urgency. About 1:50 left in the half.
Clock is ticking.
And there Lynn goes. They're moving those D linemen in and out, in and out. 77, switching with 53.
You know, you wonder what do you do here? You know, do you think they go for a little pass here?
Well, third down, if they can get the ball a few more yards, they're in that, you know, the wind's died down just enough. It's
Spread
probably
the
have
defense out a little here, so they can, you know, open things up a little bit.
3rd and 5. Calvin bootlegs out. And he's got a man over the middle.
Yep. Oh,
And
nice catch.
He's got his man, Murphy. First down at the 21.
Calvin had
And
plenty of time. Like, great
looks
job
like
by the line on that.
so Rivera's not calling a timeout. The clock stops for another, until the change is set. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 21. Rivera's moving a little quicker now. About 1 minute and 10 left in the half. Plenty of time for Calvin on that one. And that's
nice
Day.
pass. Oh, nice.
Day down to the 10, 9-yard line.
Now
First
first
down.
down right there. First down inside the 10. They got about a minute left here. Let's see how they
57
decide
seconds.
to. Oh, they're
And
gonna go hurry
the
up.
home keeper's winding the clock a little quicker, but it's all right. Clock's kept in the
What are they gonna?
timeout
Call
in
the
English.
I don't know. I thought they got the ball off before that whistle. What do you think, Patrick? I think that was a little gift by the refs.
I would agree. They got right up to the lines and snapped the ball, and after the play was started, they blew the whistle. So we got first down in 9 at the goal line. First and goal, Revere. They have 2 timeouts in the half, so plenty of time to run their 4 plays.
Right?
You know, you either get it in the end zone or you score, and
They really could use a score right now. Just to go in, you know, go into the locker room with some momentum. You know, knowing that they're right in this game. They are right in this game.
no, this game is far from over.
That was a nice catch. Nice catch by Dylan Day, holding on to the ball.
I think Rivera's found something with Lynn's defense that they're able to work on.
Yeah.
They're finding crossing routes over the middle. I mean, really, if it wasn't for the turnovers, this game probably wouldn't be that close.
That's right.
We'll see what Coach Ciccatelli and crew are dialing up for their plays with the first and goal at around the 9-yard line. And
You know, this is where
Calvin's
it becomes
had
a
plenty of
chess
time
match.
back
Yeah,
there.
he really has. This line has been phenomenal.
Lanos is set, sold back. Boudreau in shotgun. Murphy in motion.
We're going for the corner pass.
And Barbosa
Touchdown.
catches it.
Oh,
What a
beautiful.
perfect pass by Calvin
Nice job.
Boudreau to Luca Barbosa, right over the shoulder. Touchdown, Rivera.
You know, from the beginning when they were doing 7-on-7s, you know, you tell Calvin, I want to see you guys throw that corner pass a little bit more. It's nice to see that.
If you have the people to do it, if you have the quarterback that can put it on the right spot, it's a safe pass because you're throwing it to their outside shoulder. And if you have the receiver that you can trust, it's there.
Yep.
Especially in high school football, it's tough to defend. So Riazzi back to kick. Murphy's the holder. Snap
This
is
one
up.
looks
Kick
good.
is no good.
Wow.
So I can't tell. It just looks like the snaps are not getting down, and Riazzi's on the ball to kick it because he has to go on the snap.
And he's been pretty money, but he almost looks, you know, like he's picking his head up.
Well, it almost seems as if he's on the ball when he's going to kick, and it's almost under him. So I'm wondering if the snaps just aren't getting there in time or getting down quick enough. It wasn't the quickest snap. It wasn't the fastest snap. Murphy got it, put it down. It was a little high, so that can mess things up a little bit. But 14-12.
You have to wonder moving forward if they decide to go for 2. You know, if he's struggling a little bit here, they could use that 2-point conversion.
Well, if they score again in the second half, that'll be something that they have to consider to try and put the game into a one-possession game, or you know the situation.
Right.
So we'll see what Rivera's going to do. 43 seconds to go in the half. They're going to boot it deep and probably just play a little bit of a prevent defense to try and grind out the half. But
That's right.
still a lot of time for a team to score, especially the way that Lynn's been passing the ball.
With the speed they have, I think you're right. I think they kind of have to run a little bit of prevent here.
Now, I wasn't at the Saugus game, but I believe that those are Riazzi's first 2 extra point misses of the season.
Yeah. So you got to wonder, is it something with the snap? Is he just, again, is he picking his head up early? I know that's usually something that we've always, tried to coach the kids. Keep your
Riazzi's
head
going to
down.
boot it. This could go out of bounds.
it's
You
gonna
don't
go
want
out
that.
of bounds.
And it did.
See if they
So-
want to re-kick, or if they'll just take the yards.
I'd be willing to bet they're going to take the ball at the 40. 45. So Lynn, I'm sorry, make that the 35. Lynn's going to take the ball at the 35 and start off their drive.
No, that's not the official clock, but
So number 6, Edwin Hernandez. I'm not sure if that's him playing today. I thought he was injured, but you see him deep back.
that almost looks like Ceraboni, but
Sorboni was wearing number 5. It could be, but I think Sorboni's a touch taller. And you got Natola, Murphy, and Edwin Hernandez. So you got a
quarterback keeper here.
keeper with a lot of blockers in
Nowhere to go.
motion. That was almost like a bone crusher. You had three, 4 lead blockers, and you got a Lynn English player down.
Number 6,
That's
that's
Taj
their
Perta.
speedster.
Yeah, I mean, he might have just gotten dinged up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's coming off on his own, getting to the sideline. There was a lot of people moving in that direction. So it's
Looks
going to be a
like
tough.
his right leg.
The clock should be moving. Yep, and it is.
Yeah, it should be.
Yep, clock is moving. And Lynn's in no hurry. I don't know if they just want to let the clock tick or if they're going to run one play. I don't think they want to turn the ball over the side of the
I
field.
can't imagine. I mean, do they take one shot deep? Oh, this
Yeah.
looks like they're going to run out of time here. Yeah, I think they're just going to be content going in the locker rooms.
The way they've been passing the ball, I was surprised to see that they didn't play that aggressive approach.
Yeah.
But they're happy to go into the half of the lead. It's 14-12. Lynn English at the Manning Bowl. We're live on Revere TV, and it's now the half. We'll see you back to start the third quarter. Signing off for the first half, Patrick Keefe, Donnie Boudreau.
See you soon.
And Lynn will receive the ball to start the half.
We got an exciting game here. Definitely a position that Revere has not found themselves in yet this year.
Well, I liked their last drive of the half. They marched it down the field and they scored. They had the ball, around the 35, and they put it in the back of the end zone. Couple nice passes, couple great runs. So Riaz is set to kick. Kick is off. Kick
Nice
is deep.
kick.
And he's going to catch it in the back of the end zone. Take a knee. Lynn will start off the second half at their own 20-yard line.
Well, Patrick, you wonder what kind of adjustments Coach Chick made in the locker room at halftime.
You know, consider their defense hasn't played bad. Their
Right.
defense has actually played well. I want to say Lynn has had 5 or 6 drives in the first half. I want
Right.
maybe 6 drives. I mean, you leave alone that last drive of the first half where they pretty much just let the clock run out. Lynn has had the ball a lot. They have 2 scores to show for it. The difference in the game is the 2 missed extra points and 3 turnovers.
Turnovers, yeah.
So 3 turnovers for Revere, 1 turnover for Lynn, and it's a 14. It's a 2-point game.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in the first half. Talking to some, I took my opportunity in the half to talk to some of the Lynn fans, and they've said that number 3, their big back, isn't their focal point of their offense. He's just a big back.
Yeah.
So first and 10 at the 20. They hand it off to number 3. He's stuffed at the 22-yard line, 2-yard game. So they basically said he's having a really good game for his game.
Really, yeah.
It leads me to believe that he's a really big player. He's not a breakaway back. He's going to get you. He's going to get you good yards, but you almost wonder if he's not healthy.
And also, I think his main role on this team is as their linebacker.
Right. So he's a linebacker, and he's also he's a great lead blocker. But they're splitting everyone out, and this is the play where they're going to go 6 on the near side. Keep an eye on him. Right off the bat, he rolls out this way. 6 is going to break off. He's got space, and throws it away. If that was thrown to 6, that might have been picked off.
That would have been really nice.
That's the play they've run. So now that's their playbook. Rivera looks like Rivera's seen them a lot of their playbook.
Yeah.
They split everyone out. They
Quarterback rolls out.
Quarterback rolls out to the side he wants to throw to. Obviously, it's going to be hard to throw across his body. And 6 is their main receiver. 3 almost seems like he's a little bit of a decoy, but you have to keep him on.
I know. If he catches the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Exactly. So big third down here. This is where they got hurt in the first half. They gave up the 3rd and 10th, the
That's
3rd
right.
and 9th, 3rd and 8th. If they can stop me on 3rd down, they're going to be able to get the ball probably around midfield.
Yeah, good field position if they can make this stop here.
Those 6, they got 3 men here. You're going to see someone go deep.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing up a little more on the receiver here, especially that middle guy.
Rolls out to the passing side. He's got a man, and the pass is just tipped, and it's incomplete.
Great pressure. That was some great pressure there.
Someone got their hands on that. I don't know if that was Ali Mazer or someone got their hands. But
27. Who's 20? Is that
That's Mazer.
That's Mazer. Yeah, it looks like he forced that quarterback to get rid of the ball. This should give us some really good field because you can't imagine that English wouldn't punt here.
Oh, they're absolutely going to be punting. And their punter is, I don't know what they punt.
It looks like number 6, so I mean, they got to watch for some trickery here.
6 is their big, that would be a very tricky play. 6 is their big receiver. He's also looks like their punter. Snap is up. Punt is just nothing great.
Yeah.
Terrible punt. Rivera's going to take the ball over at the 38. This is exactly what they needed to stop the first half.
A nice stop, a big 3rd down stop. Get the ball in great field position.
You know, their kicker has a big leg. I guess he just probably isn't much of a punter. Because 6 didn't really put much on it, and it was a net 14. It was a 16-yard net punt. They were almost better off going for it.
Just going for it, I know.
Here we go. Rivera to start off their first drive of the second half. Make that half. Boudreau on the center, Lanos in the backfield. Murphy in motion. Hand off to Lanos. Lanos has room.
Okay, that's their bread and butter right there.
Why not?
You know what I mean? Because you can either give it to Murphy on the jet, or just keep it inside to Lanos.
And when Murphy's going in that motion, it takes a player out of the play.
Yeah.
It takes you're either gonna have a safety shift over, or you're gonna have a linebacker shift over.
Yeah, keep that linebacker flat-footed.
Yeah, it gives them a little bit more room to run up the middle. And we've seen it. The defensive line of Lynn is not very big.
They're not.
And they have, it's
There's
early.
some big linebackers.
They put very little
corners.
pressure on Calvin today. Boudreau on the center. Now it's in the backfield, toss.
Oh, nice little.
And
I like it. I don't even know what you call that play. The little draw, a little toss draw.
Like a toss counter.
Yeah, right.
So big block by 62. That's Atui. And he ran into his lead blocker.
You can see how much Boudreau and Lanos trust each other, though. With some of the plays that they run, there's a lot of trust there between the two of them.
First down and 10, Rivera at the Lynn English 20. And they're within striking distance. Lanos, handoff. Lanos going to bounce it out. Lanos going to cut it back in.
Wow, I think he's got a first down there.
They're marking him just short, it looks like. About a 9.5-yard gain.
Yeah.
Completely different formation from the first half. They were on the center of the first 3 snaps.
Yeah.
First half, they were all shotgun. You could tell they weren't showing their full playbook early in the game, and they threw that pass late in the half to Day. Day's a really trusty receiver.
Oh, yeah,
doesn't get a lot of looks, but when he does, he's there.
He's such a great blocker. That's part of the reason why I think he doesn't get as many looks, but he's got some sure hands out there.
Boudreau on the center. And Boudreau is going to keep it himself.
Yep.
Did he take some cues from Tom Terrific this weekend with 2 rushing touchdowns?
He wants this win today.
As we saw the New England Patriots, Tom Brady rushed for 2 touchdowns. Boudreau takes a little keeper of his own, gets 2 yards for the first down. First down and goal. Rivera at the 9-yard line. And why switch it? Just run.
Right? I mean, it's, take a few minutes off the clock here. See if you can punch it in.
They're still kind of bunched up, but Murphy in motion. Hand off to Lanos. Lanos going to go outside.
Oh, face mask.
That's
right a face mask right there, and they didn't call that.
The ref was right there.
Patrick, he's looking right at him. We're standing, 6 60 yards away, and we can see that.
Llanos went for the big play there. I think if he cut it in, he might have gotten 3-4 yards. He went for the big strike, and he was sniffed out. They're fast on the outside. We know that. So I would say keep it inside.
Yeah, absolutely. They do have that speed, that closing speed.
The ref was right there, and it looked like a face mask from up here, but we are a good, what do you say, a good 80 yards away from the play?
At least.
We're up in the, we're on the 35-yard line, up in the top of the bleachers, broadcasting live on Revere TV. 2nd down and goal, Revere.
They get Barbosa split out, they're sending them back in. Oh, this looks like it's going to be that off-tackle run play here.
Murphy in motion. Murphy gets the ball.
Jet.
Murphy's going to get to the 6-yard line.
I do like that formation, which I haven't seen that much of, where they have that lead blocker almost lined up as like a power back.
Correct.
3 on the play.
So 3rd down and goal at the 6.
3rd goal, ball to the 6-yard line.
So is that Riazzi that just
That's
checked
Riazzi
in?
checking in for Teo.
Looks like Murph's out on this one as well. Better hurry up here, boys.
Yep. Little long on the play call. So you got Barbosa and Riazzi split out. Llanos is going to get the handoff. Llanos is going to bounce it outside. He's got a couple men to beat. And he touches the pylon.
Let's see where they mark it. Oh, they're sending him out at the 1 here. That's oh, I wonder about this ref, Patrick. I don't know.
You know, I don't want to say much. I've seen this ref a number of times in some of our own games. Not my favorite. I've seen it a number of times. He's a tough guy.
Yeah.
So 4th down and 1 at the goal line. 4th and goal at the 1.
What do you do here?
Quick snap, silent snap, Boudreaux, keep it, go right up
Over
the middle.
top, right? That ball just has to cross the plane.
You think they throw Murphy in the backfield for this? A lot of times in those states they like to do that.
Yeah, you have
Rivere's
to
going to call a timeout. Rivere wants to think it over.
Yeah. You have to wonder if they'll try to go, maybe draw them off sides.
Well, that's another option. Although the offsides will only give them about a half yard, it won't give them a 1st down.
Right.
If they could try and draw them off, or, my favorite play on a play like this, a little goose snap, just a silent snap, move the line. If you got the horses to push them,
that's right.
Maybe have that motion, kind of bring someone out of the play.
He's got some big linemen up there, so.
But you're right. If they have a false start or if they have a penalty, a 5-yard penalty, it's only going to push them to a slightly longer field goal. And Riazzi certainly has the leg, and he can take the lead with the field goal.
Right. At this point, I'd love to see him just try to punch it in, where he's already missed 2. And either way, they'll have English backed up on their own goal line.
So let's see what they got here. Revere, 4th down and goal at the 1. And there's Calvin under center. Hand off to Llanos.
He's in there.
Llanos is in. Touchdown.
Nice.
And Calvin Boudreaux is fired up.
That's fantastic. That's a great drive.
Way to answer coming out in the 2nd half with a great defensive stop. And then Revere marches it down the field with a nice drive. Mostly on the ground, actually completely on the ground.
That's the whole way.
Completely on the ground. Revere leads 18-14, and the extra point is pending, and it looks like they're going for 2 here. Let's see, Ginepper's checking in. He's a great little, he runs a good little crossing route. Murphy runs a good little crossing route. And then you got Day, who can always sneak out.
That's right.
That's Joey Llanos' 2nd touchdown of the day.
So I was curious to see if they were going to stack the box here. They have them over at the hash. The far hash here. Leaves a lot of room on this left side here.
You got an official timeout.
Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah,
That on
I
the
wasn't.
hash.
I wasn't sure why they would change the hash. Does it matter where they score in the end zone? Apparently, it matters where I think the last play was. Is that a new rule?
I wasn't sure if it was an option that you could pick where you want the ball, or if where they scored from, which seems bizarre to me. I don't know.
So you got Murphy split out. You got Barbosa on the outside on the slot. Ginepra in motion. The pass play. He's got his man.
Just a little.
And that was to Barbosa. Just slightly overthrown, but I'm not sure the pass was there.
6:49 left the third quarter.
Extra points are the name of the game right now. Revere leads 18-14, but you got to like the way their defense answered to start the half, and you got to love the way their offense answered.
Yeah, they just marched down the field. That was a beautiful drive. Again, with English getting the ball to start the half off, having the defense with that big stop, it just changes the whole momentum of the game. Give Revere a little more confidence. So it looks like we get about 6:49 left in the third quarter. You gotta wonder what's going on with Riazzi.
Well, kid's done a wonderful job.
No, fantastic. That's why
it's going to happen. The littlest things can happen. There's a lot of weather out there right now. We're up high. You can feel it. So I can only imagine that plays into it. And here's the kick. Riazzi's going to boot it. It's going to bounce through the 10. Picked up around the 7. And to 10. Oh,
6.
Breaks a tackle.
He's slippery.
Breaks another one. Breaks another one.
He is a slippery kid.
Oh, this kid can run. So that's their main receiver.
Yeah.
That's Purter. Taj Purter.
He'll start from the 35.
Takes it to the 35. Teo looked like he had him around the 22, 23 yard line, and he moved and grooved. First down, Lynn at the 35 yard line, their own 35. And you wonder if they're going to go back to that passing game. They had a couple incompletions.
They had a lot of success with it, but yeah, I think Revere is definitely putting the pressure on a little more here.
New running back, Anthony Timmons in the backfield. 6 is going to get the ball.
6 and he goes nowhere.
Yep.
Maybe a yard.
He had that counter type motion. And like I said, Timmons checked in and they gave the ball to Purter. I'm going to go on a limb and say Taj Purter is their most dynamic offensive. Him and the quarterback, the two most dynamic offensive players.
I would have to agree with you there.
But there's 3 checking back in. Samuel Furry, who's a player to watch, and talking to some of the fans, highly recruited. Just looking at his size, he's a player to keep an eye on.
I heard Michigan was already looking at him.
I haven't confirmed that, but he's certainly a big player, and I'm not sure if he's being recruited defensively or offensively. And he's in motion.
Little counter.
Counter to 6. He gets into space, and he's going to get about 7 yards.
Murphy wraps him up.
Another big third down here. This is where you just give it to the big back and say, get me 2 yards.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 at the 43 yard line.
So going double wing again here.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's fumble.
Keeper. Fumble.
Let's see who has it here.
Imagine that everyone is going to signal that they have it. The refs are...
They're holding off on the call here, the refs. It seems like an awful long...
Oh,
they're giving it to English.
so the quarterback looked like he fumbled it, and he got it back. It's going to be 4th down. Hey, you know what? It's a big stop, though, on 3rd down.
Yeah.
And after the last punt, I can't imagine they're going to punt again. Not at this point. Well, they got big 6 deep back.
There's a big stand right here, Patrick.
Big stand. And this is a momentum shifter because if they're able to stop him here, it's going to really, really slow down Lynn's momentum. But although Revere stolen it in the second half, but this is a big play.
I like the linebackers playing up. Yeah, we got them playing up tight.
Hand
Give
off
it to the big boy.
And he's going to get the first down. O'Furry hopped the first tackle. So he got those legs up. They went low. They went where they were supposed to try to tackle him low. But even if he falls forward,
yeah,
probably
just
get
a yard.
They're stacking up for the run formation again.
Counter again.
6, getting space. Too much room for him.
Yeah, he's definitely a slippery player.
Second down and 6. Second down and 5.
Gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5. Ball to Revere. 47.
Looks like English is running a little more of a hurry up here.
Back to pass. He's got a couple men. You know, if anything, that could have went the other way. That could have been an offensive pass interference. There was some contact, but that was initiated by the receivers. And they slipped out a big receiver, Phoenix Figueroa Marquez.
Yeah, we haven't seen him out there before.
I'm quite certain I remember seeing him playing for Lynn Eastland Pop Warner.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, you know, back a few years ago in Pop Warner, it was Revere versus Eastland in the Eastern Mass Championship for the Pop Warner players. So a lot of these kids have seen each other before.
Yep, Eastland, Westland, good football over here in Lynn. Some great athletics. Third down and 5. We're gonna give it to Big 3, and he gets going. He gets gonna get the first down.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna give it to him. Forward progress.
I don't know if he's been taken down on the first hit yet. So why not just keep giving him to those running situations?
Right.
That's the quarter. Wait. Oh, that's an official
no,
timeout.
it looks like they want to check the, see if they got the first down here. I mean, I got to think he has enough for it here.
From where I'm standing, it definitely looks like he has it.
Yep.
So it's a first down.
First and 10 anyway. Ball from Revere. 42-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 42. Lynn ball on the Revere side of the field.
It's tough, you know, sometimes you want to blitz, but it's, you know, if it's the wrong call, you know, it can hurt you. It's like a chess match out there, Pat.
They're bunched up again. 6 is in motion. 6 is going to get it space. And he's tackled by Barbosa.
Looks like Mazur's down. Mazur looks a little banged up on this one.
Mazur's a little banged up on that play.
That would hurt. If he just got the wind knocked out of him.
So here we are with about 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Revere is taking the lead 18-14. Does this feel like one of those games where whoever has the ball last is going to win?
It could be. It very well could be. I know I have butterflies in my stomach, but, you know, it's nice to see us in a close game. Hopefully we end up, you know, victorious, but this is what Revere really needs. They need, you know, this kind of competition.
So Mays is walking off on his own.
Yeah.
Keith Correa, the trainer, is checking him out. Give him a hand, and checking in is Doucette. Big 55's had a couple of nice plays.
Yeah.
He plays an integral part in the Revere running game as an offensive lineman, and
He pulls a lot. He makes some nice holes for Joe.
When you look at him, you say, "Oh, well, he has more of a linebacker body." But when you have an athletic lineman that can shift, it makes a huge difference. And he's not a small kid. He's got to be about 6'1".
Yeah, he's a strong kid too.
So on the sheet, listing him at 5'10", but I'm pretty sure when he stands next to me, he's taller than me. My driver's license says 5'10 and a half.
Right. And he's played a little DN before, so.
Yeah, he's a good little defensive player. His brother plays on the team as well.
This number 6, I don't know if he's got baby oil on him or what, but he's pretty slippery.
He is slippery. He's not big, but he's fast and he's shifty.
Ball to the first down. First and 10, Lynn English. Ball to Revere 25.
First and 10 at the 25. They're going to stick with that kid. He's done a lot. He's done a lot in the receiving game, and now he's doing a lot in the running game. In the key, if you notice, they just want to get him in space. Everything's a sweep or a toss. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, he hasn't been very effective when they have tried to go up the middle with him, but
Motion.
Same
gives
play.
him a 6 on the
That
counter.
play. Ooh,
And he slips up.
Turf monster.
They had him covered up.
Guys further on the carry.
2 set shifted to tackle, and it looks like Murphy was on the outside there, or Barbosa.
Mazur's coming back
Mazur's
in.
checking right back in.
Ball,
Yeah, I wonder if he just got the wind knocked out of him on that.
23 yards.
2nd down and 8 at the 23. Big 3 check back
Same
in.
formation here.
You'll see some motion. You might wonder if they'll use him as a lead block. Nope. It's going to keep the ball. It's going to run. Lots of space. Way too much space.
Oh, no.
And almost untouched. Touchdown.
Now, I'm not really sure, but Jared looked like he had him right there. I don't know what happened on that. Natola kind of let him get right in there.
Score winning with 20. R.H.S.
It's going to be a
Touchdown
back and forth.
Ofuri. That is his 2nd touchdown of the day.
How many lead changes have we had now?
Right. So 20-18. We'll see what the kicker does. Tyler Drennan, the kicker. Snap is off, snap is down, kick is up, kick looks good.
It's good.
Kick is
Yeah.
good. 21-18, Lynn English leads with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
That was definitely a faster quarter than we've seen. You know, a lot of run game there for both teams compared to the first half with a lot of passing. I want to say this is the most points Riviera's given up this season as well.
Well, again, they haven't led. They have not trailed in any of their games, and they've had a couple lead changes. Rivera took the first score, and they were down 7-6. Then they were down 14-6, 14-12, and took their first lead of the game, 18-14. So they're trailing again with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. This is a good test for Rivera.
Absolutely. Talking to some of the English fans, you know, this is a big win for English, where they already have the 1 loss.
Oh, this is a huge game for both teams.
It is really.
So, a couple kicks in the first half. They went for slight onsiders, and Drennan, he takes about a 10-yard walking head start to the ball. And we'll see if he speeds it up. It looked like he kicks it full. If he slows it down, it's a little different. Let's see.
The way he's got that ball tipped, I wonder if it's another onside here.
He's got it, yep. So he's walking up, and he does just that. Lanos getting the ball to the 20. Lanos to the 25. Lanos to the 30. Lanos to the 35.
Go, Joe. Go,
40. The 50.
This is what this kid
the
can
40,
do.
The 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown!
Hey, thank you very much.
Lanos!
Thank you very much, Joe.
This is why they don't kick it to him.
Right? What a nice answer back, huh?
Wow.
What a nice answer back.
Everyone on the field, there's 11 players over there. The coach is going to be sitting, and you see the kicker, and you know, you feel bad. He's a high school player. The coach is like, why did you kick it over there?
Right.
You look at him on the sideline, don't kick it to 20.
If there's one guy you don't want to kick it to, it's number 20.
Unreal. 24-21, and Revere is going to kick. Yep, that's the right thing to do. They want to get a four-point lead here.
And if they, you know, if it comes down to a field goal, you know, you'd like to see Riazzi at least get his confidence back up and make one of these.
And here's the snap. Let's keep an eye on the snap. Oh, kick is no
good.
Pushed it right again.
Well, it looks all right, but you know, we're looking pretty
you
far
saw it
away.
hit the net right at that pole, so
Yeah.
you saw it definitely saw it on the outside of the white. Well, you know what? Now he's over adjusting. It's all right. He's a young kid. He's a junior. He's got a great leg.
Yep.
Just all you can do is just keep kicking.
That's it. It'd be nice to see him make that one, though, just to, like, again, boost his confidence a little bit.
Well, not only that, it makes it a 4-point game.
Exactly.
You know, it certainly will help depending on who scores those. But you don't want to keep having to play that. You want to keep it within. If you keep it within 2 or 3, then you give them the option to maybe kick a game winner or a game tire late in the game. But the answer here is 24-21 Revere on Revere TV. 1:54 left in the third quarter.
We hope you're enjoying this game at home, everybody.
This is a fantastic game. So last drive, Lynn went to the ground. Pound, 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 pound. Couple big plays, pound, pound, and there you have it. And again, they let number 6, really, he controlled most of the drive, and then 3 took it into the end zone.
They switched up, but they ran a lot of that double wing that last drive. Wonder if they'll come back to that again.
You wonder if Revere's going to say, you know what, let's try our own onside of our own.
Right? Nope.
And they don't. They're going to kick it deep to the 3-yard line. And that's 11 with the ball. He takes it to the 20, 25, getting outside, getting inside, getting outside again, gets another block. R.H.S. going to take him down at the
R.H.S. has speed.
3-yard line.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a 2 in a row, you know?
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, talk about, getting a little scary there.
Both teams have kids that can run in space, and that was DJ Brathwaite, who also plays receiver. And he just was dodging. Revere was on him. Yeah. You almost wonder if they're doing a little bit too much hand tackling.
Yeah.
You gotta get these guys in around the waist and wrap them up. So just like that.
Great field position.
Lynn English is on Revere's side of the field at the 44, 1st and 10. And they're bunched up again.
Again, they're running that double wing.
A little false start there. 72 was popping his head. He was anxious.
We'll take it.
If he was popping his head, you know which way it was coming, because he was coming around this way.
You know it.
They had the motion going one way, and they were countering.
That's that play they've ran several times. They wanted
to bring him in some sort of a trap block or pull their guard.
So it looks like we got Ala and Dominic Reed on the D line.
Yeah,
right
the big
now.
boys in the middle.
John Tran playing linebacker. Is that Adebayo, I believe?
Teo's 2. And I don't see, Barbosa's on the field and Lanos is on the field.
Yeah.
A toss sweep to 6. They cover the edge, and he gets to about the 44-yard line, 45-yard line.
He knows how to follow that flow.
Right.
He knows how to cut up against the flow.
Well, they sailed off the edge, so he had to put it inside, which, certainly I'm sure he doesn't want to. 2nd down and 12. Let's see what Revere's defense can do to answer this here. Time ticking down in the 3rd quarter, about 1:10 to go. 2nd down, 12, 44-yard line.
They're trying to suck up our defense.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
open up a nice little pass.
And they've had a few opportunities. Murphy's playing safety, but he's pinching in a little bit.
Yep.
And off the 3.
Yep. Nowhere. Oh, they don't have him down yet. Jesus, this kid's tough to bring down, huh? They had him right at the line of
They had
scrimmage.
him wrapped up. A couple guys, you can't give up on the play thinking your teammates got him. Just go and help out, clean it up.
Yeah, gang tackle this kid.
Right. He laid a pretty nasty stiff on him, too.
That was pretty good.
So 1st and 10 at the 30. And that's gonna. So Lynn's saying, hey, this is gonna tick down the quarter.
Yep.
They're already deciding to move down the other end of the field.
There will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, score for me in field.
I think you're right, Patrick. I wonder, whoever has the ball last is going to win this game.
That's what it's feeling like right now. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for Lynn English. Big Three's getting his workload today.
You got to assume the coach is telling them to, wrap up back there. It's been a lot of arm tackles that just, as you know, they just don't work.
Not with that kid. I mean, you just look at the size of him. He's a big boy. He's a big boy, and he is only a junior, so Revere's going to have to deal with him
again next year. That's right.
A lot of their key players are juniors. I'm looking down the stat sheet. Their kicker is a senior.
Yeah, almost the whole team is juniors, right?
A lot of underclassmen. Most of those names we've called out tonight have been underclassmen.
Yeah.
So Lynn English has a good team, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with this year and next. But you know what? Revere has a bit of a youth movement as well.
That's right. We're going to lose some really...
A lot of their key players, juniors, sophomores, and then, of course, they got their big seniors, but that are going to be tough to replace. But they'll find it. They got a lot of young players in the system and a lot of good kids that they can count on next year. So who do they have next week there, Johnny?
Marblehead is going to be the big one.
Marblehead at home.
Marblehead
away. Marblehead away. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
You want to mark that one on your calendar, Friday night.
On the calendar. Does Marblehead have a turf field or do they have grass?
They have a turf field. Nice little field they have over there.
Okay. All right, first down and 10 at the 30. Lynn is bunched up again. Double wing formation. Nine's going to get his handoff. That's Anthony Timmons right up the middle.
Transfer to the ball carrier.
Reed checking out and Jared Benson checking back in.
Gain of 6 on the play. Second down and
Reed's
4.
got a bunch of snaps over there.
He did.
You know, he's a kid.
He's a big body.
Yeah, and you heard about his work ethic in the offseason in the weight room. He's a powerhouse in that weight room. Strong kid. Toss to none other than number 6. He's patient. He waits for the hole and he gets there. First down.
Transfer to the ball carrier.
Yeah, English is just grinding here.
Razor Ali on the tackle. First and 10, Lynn English. Ball to Revere.
Both defenses have been dealing with it. So, you know, Revere in the weight room, my sources tell me a couple big players in the weight room. Dominic Reed, Chris Fortin, Kevin Willett, Schaefer, Ala Tui, a couple big boys, and John Burrow, a couple big boys in the weight room.
Yeah, strong. Nice little stop there by Revere. Looks like it's going to be what?
It's going to be second down and 7.
Yeah. John Tran's coming off.
Gain about 3 on the play. Second down and 7.
So they haven't, they haven't even stepped back to pass in probably 6, 7, 8 downs. And why not, right? You know how I feel.
Yeah.
If you can run the ball for positive yards, you keep running the ball. You control the ball, you hold it, you don't give it to the other team.
Yep.
And so watch, you're going to see 3 in motion here. Ready?
Inside.
And he's going to get the ball,
Yep.
and he gets just tripped up. Believe it or not, looked like Lanos tripped him up around the line of scrimmage, but he still got 4 yards.
I know, he just falls forward, you know. He's a big, strong kid.
The key is he goes in motion, and there's 2 things. He's either going to get the ball or he's going to lead block.
Lead block, yeah. Either way, it's a pretty good combination.
Right. So third down, big third down and 2, but you know this is 2-down territory for Lynn at the 10. Revere needs a big play here. They need a turnover. It'd be great to see something happen here.
They're just sticking with that same play. It's
Right on the play.
That's Yep, that's going to be against Lynn.
Hey, that's big.
Yep.
I mean, they're grinding out 3 yards a carry, but you know, you send them back like that, it's going to make it a little harder to run that play.
Third down and 7.
Earlier in the game, Lynn had a couple drives that were hurt by these 5-yard penalties. We'll see if this one comes back to haunt him. So third down and 15, you're watching Revere TV Live. Donnie Boudreau, Patrick Keefe. Revere has the lead 24-21, but it's been going back and forth all game. Revere with their first lead 6-0, and then Lynn came back, took the lead. It's going back and forth, handoff to
sticking with it, and they wrapped him up. Ah, that's a big play.
Huge play. So about a gain of a yard. It's going to be this is a big decision for the coach.
Yeah.
Because he has a kicker, and
doesn't look like he's sending the kicker
they're not
out.
sending the kicker in. They're sending in a couple receivers. So 15 and 11 have been their other receivers outside of 6 and 7.
Yeah, bringing 3 out.
So they're in a passing they're gonna, you think they're going to put in a passing formation here? That's their package. Field goal.
Oh, field goal. Yep.
After this long of a wait, you almost wonder if they're going to fake it.
Right.
But this kid has got the leg. 16's been impressive.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of height, but he gets there.
He drills it through.
Yeah, he does.
So we'll see what they do here. They're in a straight kicking formation. So it looks like they are going to go for it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like too much trickery could happen with the players that they have out there right now.
Coach wants to see it here. Drennan back to kick. Someone's going to get tall on the line of scrimmage. Kick is up, and it is good.
Oh,
Good
wow.
kick.
Well, we got ourselves a tie game here, Pat.
Yep, and the difference maker in the game has been those extra points.
Yep.
The Drennan makes a 35-yarder. They got a kicker of their own. Tie ball game, 24-24.
Right.
8 minutes to go in the game.
And with 8:02 left in the ball game, we are tied at
You're absolutely right, though. Those extra points. You figure that's at least 4 points off the board for Revere. Well, we got a game here.
It's a great game. 8 minutes to go in the game. Revere will receive, and Lynn is, so the last time they kicked it, Revere took it back for a touchdown. You wonder if they're just going to say, heck with it, let's try it for another slight onside.
Right.
Right? Take their chances.
Right.
I would be willing to bet that's exactly what they're going to do. And this kid's got a good leg, so last time he just...
He can boot it into the end zone.
Yeah,
and he can boot a touchback. But
And that's another thing he can do, but we'll see what he does here. Murphy deep, Lanos deep, Teo and Natola spread out on the second level, and their front line is 4 or 5 yards off the 50-yard line because they don't want to get caught off guard. Couple plays on the hands team. John Tran. You got Riazzi. You got Barbosa. And it looks like Concalves. I can't tell.
yeah, I think you're right. You got Natola in the middle. Speroni back in there.
Drennan back to kick. He's going to walk up slowly, pick up some speed, and he does the onsider.
Nice.
And that's Johnny Tran.
Yep.
Johnny Tran picks
Hey,
it up.
we'll
Nice
take it at
hands.
the 40, right?
Yeah, that's his job. He's the hands team. He knew
Right.
exactly what to do. He scooped it up. He absorbed the ball, went right to the ground. Takes it at the 41. And for Lynn, I think that's better for them than risk the full return.
Absolutely.
8 minutes to go in the game. 24-24. We have ourselves a ball game at the Manning Bowl.
Wow.
Lynn English, 24. Revere, 24. Revere with the ball at their own 41.
Revere running their own double wing here.
1st and 10. Lanos going to get the ball. Lanos gets about 3. Takes it to the 45. Ginepper's getting a bunch of snaps in this second half.
That's a nice thing. They got a little depth back there, you know. They
Yep.
can keep some of those legs fresh.
Well, as we know, Zach Furlong hasn't played in a couple weeks. He's not playing this week.
3 for English is limping off the field here, and that's their linebacker. I mean, he's the big boy, so let's see what Revere comes out with here.
Well, and it's Lanos hits the
Not
line.
much there.
Doesn't go very far. Big stick by number 8,
That's that little pitch counter play there.
Dennis
man.
Davidson on the tackle for Lynn. That was a big stick. Small guy, but it's gonna be 3rd down and 5. It's a big 3rd down for Revere.
This is a huge one right here.
Boudreaux in shotgun. Lanos to his left. They sent the blitzer. Lanos picked him up, and Calvin still had some time, but he let the ball go, thinking it wasn't going to be much. And throw was today, but it was just off.
Yeah, I was threw it off his back foot. Calvin's gonna want that one back.
Yep. The last 3 or 4, the last 3 drives Rivere's had the ball, I believe they've scored.
Yeah.
So, big stop for Lynn. And Riazzi's kicking into the wind.
Might want to make this a low one.
Billy Ginepper looks like the long snapper.
He is the long snapper.
Snap is off. Riazzi boots it.
Nice boot.
Nice
Nice
spiraling
spiral,
punch.
huh?
Gonna go to the 10, takes him back, shakes a few.
This kid
shakes
just
another
knows
one.
how to make people miss. Oh, it looks like a flag here, so this might back English up a little bit.
Nice tackle in open space for Revere.
Hey, that that's a great punt right there. Sometimes that special teams, change field position.
Huge. Well,
Revere make a nice stop
as
here.
you know, special teams have been the difference maker.
Absolutely.
Extra points, unfortunately, the missed ones.
Yeah.
And big field goal by Lynn English and a couple kick returns.
Yeah.
Revere certainly had their kick return. So this is
stopping their own
this is
4-yard
going to be
line.
interesting. Lynn is going to stack back inside their own 5. First down and 10 for Lynn. And big number 3 is not on the field. He's on the sideline right now, but
Looks a little hobbled.
he's definitely a little hobbled. So who do you key in on? Number 6?
Number 6, right?
Number 6, and
Number
then
6, number 1. Hard for the quarterback to run now. He doesn't have his big burly, fullback out there to
and
make
you don't
the way.
want to drop back right now and risk a sack or something bad. So you almost want to have a couple safe plays to get the ball out of the back of the end zone.
You got to hope Revere is disciplined here and doesn't jump.
Hey, I'm calling Mazer. Let's dial something up here for Ali Mazer to get in there right now. Hand off to number 6, and Lano sniffs him out, takes it down at the 5.
He's got a nose for the ball, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, he's an unbelievable athlete. He's a great player, both sides of the ball. He's playing both ways. 3's limping back in on the field, which, again, is he a decoy? Is he going to be blocking? But he's not even running on the field. He's just kind of hobbling back.
Yeah. You can assume they're going to use him to block here, but you never know.
Lynn's taking
there.
their time. Yeah, Big Nader is right in the middle. You got Benson, Ala, and you got Janappa playing inside linebacker. Toss sweep to 6. He gets outside that
Get
block.
this kid down, huh?
Teo with the takedown.
They almost had him right there, back at the 2-yard line.
Backfield. Right now he's their man. Big third down.
Yeah, this is
because they have to punt if they don't get a hit. They can't risk going for them 4th down.
No way, not this close.
Do you give it to big number 3 and just say, get me 2 yards?
I mean, if I'm the coach, that's what I'm calling.
Right. So here's where he's going to go in motion, and is he going to get the ball or not? Or are they going to give it right direct snap? He's going to get 3. He stops.
Ooh, I think they got
They
it.
did. They got it.
Oh, that's a beautiful play right there. Great job by the Revere defense.
And he did not get it.
No, he
The
did
line
not.
to gain was past the 14. They stopped him before the 14. They stopped him around the 13. The line to gain was right around the 14. It's 4th down.
As a coach, do you take a chance?
Well,
do you have that much faith in
Considering they don't have a puncher,
They're going for it.
They have a puncher, but they don't have much of a puncher.
They're going for it here.
Yeah, you wonder what they want to draw him off sides.
Yeah.
But again, if you notice, big number 3 stopped before he hit the line.
Yep.
So something's not right. They got to be disciplined here. Big 4th down. QB's going to keep it. QB.
Looks like he's got it.
Yeah, he worked the pile.
That second push looks like it got him over the 1st down mark. Because it looks like they stopped him up at the line of scrimmage, but that second push put him through.
Huge 1st down for Lynn. So 1st down and 10 at the 15, and Revere. It looked like Revere had a chance to make the stop, and just came up short.
That was a gutsy call by the coach.
Considering their punting situation, I'm not totally surprised.
Right.
And 4 minutes to go in the game. They're all bunched up again. 3 in motion. Toss sweep to 3, so he gets some space. He gets taken down.
Yep.
Big tackle by Barbosa.
You have to wonder at some point, with 3 minutes, 45 seconds left, can they really sustain this type of a drive?
Number 3 is really putting not a lot of weight on that left.
Yeah, he's telling the coach,
knee.
I don't know, I just don't have it.
So 23 checked in from Josh Transmitter, and he's not small either. But there's not a lot of time. There's 3.5 to go in the game. Revere's gonna have to dial up a stop here because you don't want them to get close or in field goal range.
Counter.
6.
Nothing there. Nice play.
Huge tackle by Lanos.
Of course, Lanos again. Nice job.
He's got to be almost spying on that kid.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to.
Either that or they're saying just running away from him. So 3rd down and 7. at the 18. Another big third down. This Revere needs a big stop on third down. They had it last time. Lynn went for it on fourth and made it. They need that big defensive stop right here.
Doing a personnel shift out here. Looks like they got 4 players coming in.
Well, there's their receiving core.
Yep.
11, 6, 15. Those,
See if they spread them out here. And that's what they're going to do.
11, 6, 15. 15's all by himself over here.
Up, they got
15 is all
Barboza
by himself
shifting
over here. 15 is
shoot,
all
yep.
by himself.
Oh, this
wow.
is nice. This is good.
Revere was totally confused. 15 on the near side was uncovered. Personnel changes,
Yeah, English just...
and their fullback just started moving.
Yeah, they're not going to be happy with that one. They had Revere a little confused there, and
Right.
instead it turned out to be a penalty.
So that was Edwin Hernandez. He's on the outside here. It's 3rd and 11. So again, some confusion, but it looks like Edwin he's gonna play safety,
Yeah.
and Murphy's gonna make the cover here on 15. 11-6. Watch the slant. Watch the slant on 6.
Nobody deep on this. Revere's really playing up tight on them.
Someone's gonna get in on that quarterback. Major gets in on there,
Oh, man.
and what a catch!
Wow.
You know what? You gotta tip your cap to that play.
Yep.
Murphy had him covered. Major got in on the quarterback. Quarterback got a great pass
Yep.
off.
Put
He
it-
made a great catch.
Great throw.
And Murphy was all over him.
Great
That's
throw.
what, like I said, sometimes you're gonna tip your cap. They're just good athletes,
Up,
and they're going back.
Watch
and
the
forth.
inside slant here.
What do you got?
We have a timeout. Revere, I believe. I don't see any flags. Oh yeah, offsides.
False start.
Yep.
Lynn is not happy with that call.
And we'll make it in 1st and 15 ball from their own 25.
6 is coming off the field. Oh no,
He's
he's
getting
just
the
going
play.
in for the play call.
Yep. You see a lot of that in high school football. A lot of times you get 2 guys over there calling the play.
Yep.
Sometimes they'll change their personnel.
You wonder if he said he saw something out there.
So if the clock on the scoreboard is right, about a minute and a half to go in the game. Lynn ball at the 25.
I get a little nervous here, Patrick. No safety.
Right.
You know, I just want.
He's keeping it.
Yeah.
QB keep. Mays is going to make the tackle.
Beautiful.
2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised on that call right there.
It's almost as if they're letting the clock roll. It's almost as if both teams are playing for overtime. Well, not both teams.
Right.
It's almost as
English,
if Lynn's
yeah.
saying, we don't want to give the ball back to Revere. We'll take a few shots. But
This game is
looking at the clock on the field, there's less than a minute to go in the game. 24-24. Tie ball game. 50 seconds to go.
I don't know, Pat. You have to wonder if they're going to take one deep shot here before the game is over.
And you're right, though. But what so
You know?
with that being said, is you pull back someone.
There's
'Cause
no
if you get-
safety.
They're definitely playing a little bit further off though. Quarterback's gonna roll out, pass. He's throwing a deep
got a
ball,
deep
and he's got a
ball.
man. Oh, over
Wow.
And who was it? Number 6.
Right.
And he had a step on
He
Barboza.
sure did.
You can't.
Luckily, they got
let
pressure.
the man get behind
I
you.
know.
You can't let
You
him
just
get
can't
behind
do
you
it.
because that kid threw a seed right down the sideline.
Revere really, they got lucky on that one. Quarterback took a little shot on that too.
I didn't see much of a shot. I really didn't. I looked like he was a little upset. He wanted to get that pass. He got it off.
He got it off. No, clean hit. I mean,
Yeah.
But, you know.
32 to go. 3rd down and 15. You know what? Now the clock stops.
Right.
If they don't make it, Revere calls a timeout, and they could get the ball back with a very short period of time. So
Yeah.
Revere has 2 timeouts. They used one early in the second half. That was on that 4th and 1 call where they scored.
That's right.
So
Looks like they're calling another timeout here.
timeout, Lynn.
English.
All right.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a ball game here,
Yeah.
Johnny. What do
Wow.
you
You
think?
know. Definitely.
We're live on Revere TV. Again, we're going off the clock on the scoreboard. 32 seconds to go in the game. 24-24. Lynn with the ball on a 3rd and 15.
Looks like they're putting their big number 3 back out there again.
You know, I'm not sure why. You know, unless they want to just run the ball for a few here.
Yeah, and just like you said, just look to go into overtime.
but their receivers have to be disciplined. They can't let these kids get past them. They just can't. They can't fall for the fake. You can't fall for the double move. Just
Right.
stay back. Keep the ball in front of you. 32 seconds to go in the game. At this point, the defense has to work on a stop or keep the ball in bounds and let the time expire.
I'll be shocked if they don't have somebody back at safety on this one.
Well, they didn't last time, and it looks like they got the same personnel out there. You watched Lynn before the game, and they were just throwing ball after ball after ball. They had two quarterbacks throwing ball after ball after ball, and I gotta be honest with you, this kid won. I call him Kyler Murray in the beginning of the game. He reminds me of Kyler Murray. He's got a quick release.
Yeah.
He was putting them on the numbers. So again,
Motion. So they got 3 receivers on this side.
a little screen
Looks
over
like he's
here.
looking right for.
He's past the line
Oh,
of
he's over
scrimmage.
the line, yeah.
He's past the line of scrimmage.
That's
That
a
is
flag on that.
that is a flag.
Yeah, they calling it.
No, they're not calling
they're
it.
not calling it. Okay.
The referee is saying he was past the line of scrimmage. He was absolutely a full yard pass. It's too bad the referee was right there. It probably would have been declined anyway because of an incomplete.
Yeah, right, exactly. 4th down, long here.
So 4th and long. They can't afford to turn the ball over.
No.
And do you want to punt the ball to Joe Lyles? Tie ball game,
Right.
24-24, 25 seconds to go in the game. Revere has 2 timeouts, so they're going to get a shot here.
Yeah, they're going to have it. Hey, it might come down to, like we just said earlier.
This kid's
Who
going to
has
want
the
to
last?
angle the ball out of bounds and not get a return. But
You got to watch direct snap here to one of these guys in the backfield here, too.
He doesn't have a big leg. And he did. He got a
aimed
good
it out
punt
of
off.
bounds.
He got it out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
So we got, what, 20 seconds left?
20
about?
seconds, 2 timeouts.
We could do it. It can be done.
Hey, what's the Riazzi kick zone? Wouldn't it be a confidence boost? You get the ball into kicking territory, and you have Riazzi come and win the game for you.
Right? He kicked a 44-yarder last week. He kicked a 43-yarder, I think, the week before.
And you know what? You look up in the sky. I don't know if Revere TV's picking this up. You look up in the sky. It's getting clearer.
Yeah.
The wind has certainly
that flag's
died down
not really
a little
moving
bit.
much, yeah.
Let's see. You get 10, 20. You get 25 to 30 yards. You're in field goal range.
Hey, these are the games these kids live for. You know what I mean? These are the games they remember. You know, it's these close games, tough games. Sometimes those blowouts, they just kind of go away in your memory. But these are the ones that stick with you.
So they just changed the clock. 22-2. 22-2 on the clock, and it looks like that's the official clock. First down and 10. 4th quarter, 24-24. Revere with the ball, 22 seconds to go. They're at the 44-yard line. Boudreau back to pass. He's got time. Throws it to an open receiver, 23. They're going to have to call a timeout here. That was Barbosa on the reception.
Number 23, Richard Barbosa.
Took about 5 seconds off the clock there.
So that's
6
going to
seconds.
be, are they calling a first down here or are they going to measure? Timeout White. And now an official timeout as well.
Oh, they almost could have got away with not using their timeout there, but...
So are they calling, they're calling it a first down, yep.
Yep, oh, yeah. What are they doing here? They already moved the chains. They can't...
Oh, no, they're measuring.
Okay. It looked like they had already moved the chain, so I didn't think they were getting an accurate measure, but
Right.
it looks like they
It
have it.
looks like they have it,
Oh,
yep.
they have it.
So Revere, I believe Revere has 1 timeout left. I mean, what do you think? They got to get to the ball to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you have to wonder, do you just take a deep shot or do you try to set up for the field goal for the win?
They got to get about 20 yards. I mean, obviously, if you can take a deep shot, certainly do that. But
Takes a
first
lot of
down
time.
and 10, 46-yard line of Lynn English. Revere has the ball, 15.9 to go on the game.
Looks like three's blitzing
Dialing
on
up a
this.
blitz here. He rushes in. Oh, draw.
Go, Joe. Come on.
They're going to have to call their
Yeah,
last
they're going to
timeout
have to use
here.
that timeout. That was a nice play call right there.
You fooled us.
Yeah, he definitely
me.
fooled us.
I thought Calvin was eating up in the backfield.
Yeah. I said, oh, here comes a sack.
Timeout Revere.
Wow. I don't know what the official clock is, but it's 8:07 on the board. 8.7 seconds.
Third and final.
Oh, it looks like they're going to kick it here.
Well, they're spotting for the kick.
Yep. This would be, oh my goodness, this is a big one. This is a
52
big
yarder.
one. Yeah.
This is a 52-yard field goal on Revere TV. I almost want to get down the
I
field.
know, right?
We got these wireless mics. You think we got time to see it?
This is a big one. And you know what? He can boot it.
So if they wanted to kick it, you know what? You almost wonder if he's just lining up to see if he can get there.
Right.
Because there's a timeout.
He's giving it a look. This would be quite a kick. Pros have trouble with this one.
Here we
They
are
are gonna
back
kick it.
on Revere TV. The ball is spotted at the 35-yard line. Revere in Lynn English tie game 24-24. Ryan Riazzi lined up to kick a 52-yarder.
Wow.
Snap is off.
Oh, no.
Kick is up.
Oh, they tried to ice him.
We were trying to ice the kicker, and it was
Didn't have the distance there.
didn't have the distance, and it was off
wind-
to the left.
You could see the wind held that right up in the air.
Timeout. Lynn English.
They definitely wanted to ice him on that one. Now, whether he held up because he heard the whistle or that was just too far of a kick, it's tough to say.
You know, I gotta tell you, 8 plus seconds left. I almost think you run one short route to the outside and you throw it,
I know.
and then you take a shot. It's first down.
Right. They can get a quick pass
You
off
take,
here,
yeah,
you know, to the sideline.
Take one shot, you get them maybe 10 yards closer. That's only going to eat 6-7 seconds off the clock. I don't know how much time this kick will take, but they're going to probably send a receiver back there because he can return the kick.
That's right. And if it doesn't go through,
Right.
you know, you're asking for trouble there.
So, okay.
Well, looks like they're not kicking it
Yeah,
here.
they pulled the kicking team out. Maybe they heard me.
Yeah. Now I don't see. Is Calvin out there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here
okay.
comes Calvin. Here comes Barbosa. You got the near sideline,
Oh, and the sun just came out. What do you know?
right? You got the near sideline. Try and get the ball 10 yards closer. You're asking
I
a
know.
high school kid to kick a 52-yarder into the wind. Might be a little too much.
Well, they're not sending the blitz this time. Oh, it's going to be so it looks like Murphy gave him the sign.
Barbosa catches the ball, takes it
Little
to
closer.
the 27-yard line. Now they're going to send out the kicking team.
Hey, that was the right thing to do there.
Right. So you take the ball. You know, that's a good 7-8 yards closer.
Still quite a kick.
A heck of a kick, but you're 7-8 yards closer. We'll see what happens here. 4 seconds to go. 4.3 to go. Ryan Riazzi, tie ball game. 24-24.
Everybody hold, sense of good energy here.
45-yard field goal. Kick is up. The kick is.
Oh no!
It's going to be short.
We're going into overtime, Pat.
Yep. You know, it hung up there, but it's tough. There's wind.
I know.
You know, he got all he could, but 45 yards into the wind, and you could see it just stayed up there.
It just hung up in the air.
It came off clean, but that would have been a dramatic ending, huh?
Right?
So
Especially away, you know, tough game.
we're going into overtime. This is the 10-yard fight in high school?
Yeah, I believe it is a 10-yard fight. Yeah, because we did this 2 years ago with Classical. It was a 10-yard
You know,
fight.
you got to
so
ask, is 3 on the sideline, or is he playing? Because in the 10-yard fight, he's the man you want.
you got to put him out there. If he's capable, you know, I couldn't see how they wouldn't. Well, both teams will get a shot here.
Yeah, just a little too tough with that
Yeah.
wind. You
I
know?
don't like the 10-yard fight personally, but
Well, it's you know, it's high school football, and they've been doing it for a number of years.
yep. You get 4 plays, try to score. The other team gets 4 plays, try to tie it up. So I assume it's a coin toss.
You know, those, what do we say? Those extra points and those turnovers are obviously
It's
the
a difference maker. Yep. Even one of them.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
And of course, Lynn drilled all of theirs.
Yeah.
Tough one, uncharacteristic of Revere, but you know the elements are a little different today.
Yeah. And you wonder, does he have a little, does he get something, a little injury or what the story?
Oh, he's out there playing defense. He's out there playing
Yeah.
offense. I mean, he's a great athlete. I don't discount it all. He's a junior in high school, and it's going to happen.
Oh, and he's gone. How many games has he won
Oh,
for
yeah.
us?
Yeah. How many big kicks has he had?
He's come through so many times.
So big three's out there, and we'll see who starts with the ball. I don't know if it's a coin flip or.
I don't know if, the away team gets the ball first.
And whatever team you are, you want to be going the other way that they were just going because the wind is at their back.
Right.
Going what would be south.
So I don't know how this really works. They have the coaches out there, but
I think that they're just explaining the overtime rules.
right.
So in high school overtime, I want to say, and this is the first overtime game we've done.
Right.
It's typically a 10-yard fight. I think college does 20 yards, right? So basically, each team gets a chance to put the ball at the 20 or the 10-yard line, and if they go and score, and they score a touchdown extra point, the other team has to match them. If they don't, first team that scored won.
Game over. Yeah.
Or vice versa. If you stop them defensively, then you get the ball, and you can put a chip shot field goal in, or just drive it down and get it into the end zone. However, for some reason, it looks like one's got a kicking tee in his hand. So I'm wondering if they go to a full overtime.
Right.
In Federation.
Oh, that's right. It's Federation
This
rules.
is the one we got to get the rule book out.
This is all new for us. Well, they're doing a coin toss here.
So we're live here at Revere TV. Manning Bowl. Lynn English facing Revere, 24-24, and we have overtime, extra football.
Looks like English won the coin toss
Yep.
and deferred.
English is playing defense, okay, going
Okay.
that, and Revere's going to be going that way. So,
So it looks like we do have a 10-yard fight
yep.
here.
So that was not a tee. That's number one has orange gloves.
Does he? Now, has he worn those gloves to throw the ball?
No, I don't think as
so-
the quarterback he was wearing those.
Right,
He
he
might
just
use
wears
those
them
as
on
a defensive
defense.
player. Or he might just be wearing them now. Maybe he got a little cold.
Yeah. It doesn't look like he has a lot of meat on him, so.
I had such confidence in that last kick.
Right?
I put away my roster. I'm going to bust it back out here. First down and 10, overtime. This is a 10-yard. They call it the 10-yard dog fight or the 10-yard fight. Revere has the ball. Hand off to Lanos. Lanos is going to go. Gets it to the 3-yard line.
Nice run by Joe. He just laid a couple kids out on that one. That was some nice blocking on the line there.
Right. Boudreaux's got a long way to run to get to that play. He's got to run all the way to the 30.
That's where he gets his exercise
Right.
at.
Second down and 3 at the goal line.
It's
Second
tough
and
because
goal.
they don't have the little flags on the field goal post to let you know where the wind is going.
Well, I can feel it up here. Right out in the
yeah,
element.
we definitely feel it.
All right, second and goal at the 3. Hand off to Lanos. Lanos gets tripped up. Still on his feet. He gets.
Yeah.
He gets.
Forward progress looks like he maybe gained a half a yard on
It's
that.
going to be 3rd and
Yard.
2.5. Right around the 2.5 yard line.
Okay.
What a game we have here today, huh?
Wow.
This is what you want. Good football. Both teams playing good football. We knew, Revere knew they were going to come in and have a good matchup. East Lynn playing at home, slight edge on the home field advantage, but just a good game. 24-24.
You know, it's good work for both teams. This is the first time either one of them has been in an overtime situation this season.
Good third down here, 2.5. Back to pass, Joe. He's got his man.
Oh, damn. That was scary. I don't know why they didn't go to the back corner of the end zone on that one.
Fourth down.
Lynn is dialing up their fans. Oh, it's a big fourth down here.
Yeah, this is huge.
We haven't. This is going to be a play of the game right here potentially. Fourth down at the 2.5. Joe is going to hand it off to Lanos.
Oh, he's in.
He's in.
That's a touchdown, baby.
Wow.
Oh, wow, what a run.
Forget about the second effort. Third effort, Joey Lanos with the score.
That is big. They needed that one. The way that English has been running the ball, the 10-yard fight, I feel like, is more to their advantage.
Yeah, in a short game, in a 10-yard game, absolutely.
So we really needed that score right there.
That kid, he just put the team on his back.
Yeah.
And said, "Give me the ball.
I'm going
to push."
Right?
Yeah.
That was sheer.
He didn't give up. He keeps the legs going. Unbelievable.
Yeah. He has that intestinal fortitude, to just take it and go.
So touchdown Revere, the extra point pending, and they're going for 2. So this is going to put the pressure on Lynn, whether they get it or not, because Lynn has their kicker and they've been putting it in. But I don't think they like this side of the field. I don't think they like kicking into this win, and they're going for it.
You got Big Dylan Day at the tight end here. You're going to wonder.
Cross sweep to Lanos. He's got a lot of room on the outside.
Get in there, Joe.
And Joey gets it in.
He's in.
Wow.
Wow, that's big.
And Big 3
that
came across
big.
the field and wiped him out, but just at the goal line.
Just a little too late.
32-24.
Wow.
Revere leads. Now, that's gutsy.
It is gutsy.
Because that puts the pressure on Lynn. Not only do they have to score in the 10-yard fight, they got to get the 2.
That's right.
And their kicking game has been on, so they can't rely on just giving it to the kicker. They got to score here in 4 downs, and they got to go for 2.
And pass play wise, it does shorten up the field here, so it does limit some of the pass plays you can run. But again, I can't imagine with the way they've run the ball today that they would stray from that.
Wow, Joey Lanos, the guts he has. And I got to say, Big 3 from Lynn came across the middle of the field and tracked him down.
Yeah.
But here he is. 3's going to go in motion. Keeper for the QB keeper. He's going to get outside. He's got blockers. He's going to be out of bounds.
He's a quick little guy.
Yep. Well, he had everyone down blocking, and he had 2 guys pretty much in motion blocking for him.
Yeah.
Puts out at the 2-yard line.
You know what Revere needs here? They need a turnover.
They do.
They need a big stop turnover, end the game, and run away with the win.
Right? Yeah.
I agree with you. In these 10-yard fights, when you got a back like that,
it's tough.
You got to give them the advantage. Although you can't discount Revere having one of the best backs in the Northeastern Conference.
Right, number
but
one.
Just looking at this kid, here he is in motion again. He's going to get the ball up the middle.
The fumble!
The fumble!
The fumble!
Get on the ground! Just get on the ground!
Go!
Get on the ground!
Oh no! You gotta be kidding me!
You gotta be kidding me!
All he had to do was go down!
Wow.
Wow. That's one you see on ESPN highlights. Wow. I didn't know who that was. Was that Adateo that dropped the ball?
I'm not sure if that was Benson or Tui. I don't know, and I don't want to.
I know.
I don't want to say the wrong name.
I know.
But the Revere team was halfway on the sideline celebrating.
I know.
And rightfully so. All they needed to do was get on the ground.
Wow.
Timeout Revere.
Again,
We've seen it all.
situational football here.
We have
Sometimes,
seen it all. That
was the most
called
freaky
for the
thing,
turnover.
right?
They got it, and
that was the most freaky thing I've ever seen. He was. Oh, it's just too bad. It had gone down. Game over.
you almost wonder, and I don't know how it works. Is I guess the play doesn't end on a turnover. It doesn't until the play's complete.
Right.
It's too bad because that was a huge forced turnover. Game over. Fall
Right.
on the ground.
Right.
Fall
Yeah.
on the ground. And again, they're high school players, so you don't always. And there's some glory that they want too.
Right.
But the mistakes are hurting them right now.
Yeah.
And
Credit to English on that. I mean,
the mistakes are hurting them, and
the only thing that English could do was force that fumble and pick it up,
right.
and they did.
And they did. And you know what? This is where Revere can dial up another big play.
Yeah.
This is it. They stop him here, game over. That whole play is forgotten
That's
about.
right. That's right.
If not, we go into a second overtime.
Yeah.
All right? So, who gets the ball? You got one, their quarterback. You got big number 3, Ofri.
Number 6.
And you got 6, Purda. And I'm not quite sure you can see 6. Oh, there's 6.
Yeah, he's
spread
there
out.
on the wing.
You wonder if they're just going to go and shift everyone and keep it. He's going to go this way, this side of the ball.
Quarterback
He's going to
keeper.
keep it. He's going backwards.
He's running backwards. Oh, that's the game right there, Murphy. Wow. What a way to end it.
Game over.
Wow. Don't know what the play call that was. That was just terrible play call.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, English, for that call.
Revere.
Wow.
They had the victory, then they lost it, and they got it back. Huge play by the captain,
Unbelievable.
Jonathan Murphy.
Wow.
What a game.
What a way to win.
Revere TV.
I hope you guys enjoyed that one.
We'll see you next week in Marblehead. Revere.
Go Revere. Go Revere.
Make sure you turn these off.